Welcome to the Dead Skeleton Show. Oh my goodness, I have an echo. Oh no, I have an echo. We have an interesting setup today. It's a very special episode. Oh my goodness, now I've got the speakers on here too. Bear with me for a second. I have to fix this all up. Oh my goodness, I got music coming out of here. I got an iPad. I got music coming out of there. Oh my goodness. Why is this not muting? Why is this not muting? I don't understand what I'm doing here. Oh my goodness, hold on, let's see. I'm going to go, hold on one second, hold on. Welcome to the Dead Skeleton Show. This is amateur hour, apparently. I am your host, the Dead Skeleton. And today, do you like my haircut? I've got a Bob Ross haircut. Look, I look just like my idol, Bob Ross. Look at that. Today we're going to have Paint by Monster on as our special guest. Easel Monster is going to be joining us on the stream. And you know, a couple of weeks ago, the Dead Skeleton was a guest on Easel Monster's show. So this time, Easel Monster is going to be a guest on my show, and he painted me, and I'm going to paint him, Easel Monster. But first, I need to answer a couple of questions. People are wondering in the chat why I subscribe to you. Well, the answer is simple. The Dead Skeleton, he watches a lot of YouTube, okay? He watches a lot of YouTube. And he's pretty much what you could say, he's an addict, okay? He's an addicted to the YouTube, and he watches all of his favorite shows. He watches Jeffy, Super Mario, Bowser, Logan, whatever he's calling it these days. We watch Shark Puppet and the Toiletty Paper and a couple other channels. We watch The Annoying Orange and a couple other channels like that, right? And sometimes when you leave good comments in those movies, the Dead Skeleton sees those comments, and then he ends up going to your channel, and then he ends up subscribing to you. So if you wonder why I subscribe to you out of nowhere, that is the reason, okay? Okay, this hair looks really crazy. Maybe I should take this wig off. I'm not quite sure. Do you like the wig? I don't know. I don't know if it's a good look for me. I don't know. You know, I'll wear it for a little bit. We're going to be on for a little while here. We're going to do a painting today of Easel Monster. And speaking of Easel Monster, check this out. He gave me, you know, from his live stream, he sent me a package, right? He sent me a package, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff in this package. Look at this. Look at this. He sent me, look at this, it's a note. Here's a note. And the note says, really enjoyed our visit. Thanks for having me on, and I look forward to another visit. See you soon. P.S. Here's some goodies, okay, right? So look at this. Easel Monster, he gave me the painting that he did of me on the show. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's great. Look at that. It's an amazing painting, right? Oh my goodness. He also gave me another drawing. Look at this drawing. Look at this. It's a Dead Skeleton Show drawing by Easel Monster, right? I'm in the Dead Skeleton. Look at this. This is my painting studio. That's why it looks a little bit different than usual, right? And you know what? Easel Monster also gave me a sticker. And he gave me some buttons. He gave me some buttons of some stuff. I guess he drew a Pikachu. Look at that. That's a cool Pikachu. And he's gave me an Art by Monster button. That's pretty cool, right? He also gave me, oh, look at this. He gave me what is this? It's a weird magnet of some sort. It's a magnet of a painting. And he gave me some other ones, art paintings. Here's a ship. This is pretty cool. What else we got? We got some ducks, because the Dead Skeleton, he loves ducks. And look at this, is a duck going to the bathroom, right? Look at that. It's a duck going to the bathroom, because I guess he's a big fan of toiletty paper. He might have done this duck photo of a duck on a toilet for toiletty paper. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, this was very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Easel Monster, for these great drawings. These are great. And I'm going to now reciprocate, right? I'm going to draw, or I'm going to paint, rather. I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to paint a picture of Easel Monster, right? And then you know what? Easel Monster, he's going to join us later on in the stream. Oh my goodness, where am I going to put all this stuff? Okay, so let's see. I have a very interesting setup this time, so it's very different than usual. Let's see. How do I add this to the stream? Okay, that's going to be my painting, right? Oh, you don't want to see my feet. Here's a better angle of me. Let's see. How do I turn this down? This is bizarre. Look at this. I've got 3 angles now. Look at that. I don't know what camera do we want to go to. Do we like this camera? Do we like this view of the Dead Skeleton? It's a little bit different than the other view. Maybe we should stick to the original view. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to stick to the original view, because This is just, you can never get too much of the dead skeleton, but I think looking up from below, this is a weird angle. And even though the camera's a little bit better on the iPad, I think it doesn't look as good. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of it. Plus it's echoing, and I don't know how to turn off the sound. So how do we get out of here? Leave. Oh, good. The echo stopped. Oh, my goodness. And now I look exactly like Bob Ross. Look at that. How crazy is that? Oh, my goodness. So I've got my paintbrush. Where's my paintbrush? Oh, my goodness. I need to have a paintbrush here. Got a paintbrush. Oh, look at this. I've got a little Bob Ross doll. He's a little bobblehead. Look at that. And he says cool things, but I can't quite understand what he's saying. Oh, and I've got, oh, you know what? Oh, my goodness. Pardon me for a second. All of my paintbrushes have fallen underneath my computer monitor. That's weird. Okay. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be an interesting episode. So I hope you like watching paint dry, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of paint drying in this. I don't know. You think I should keep this wig on? Esmeralda, what do you think of my hair? I need to keep it on the entire stream? Are you sure? I kind of look ridiculous, I think. I do? I look amazing? Okay, well, Esmeralda has spoken. The dead skeleton looks amazing. Oh, my goodness. So, let's see. I need to use... Where's the easel monster? Okay, here we go. I'm going to use this easel monster business card as a reference. This is going to be my reference for my photo, okay? Or for my drawing. Sorry, my drawing. I've got my cool gloves on, right? My dead skeleton gloves, right? Now you can... I've got a mechanical pencil. I'm going to try to get some of the lead out here. All right, so I've got some lead, and I'm going to... Yes, like Led Zeppelin? Oh, my goodness, that's great. Hold on, 1 second. I'm going... How many pencils do I have? This is like... I've never done a live stream like this before. I haven't drawn in years, okay? So this is going to be quite a challenge, quite interesting for the dead skeleton, okay? Yeah, so we're going to start. So you guys can watch along. You can watch along and see. Let's see. Do we have any comments? Oh, look at this. K&L says, this is very cool. I agree with you, K&L. Let's see. Gotcha Sans. It's so good. Ninezard. How are you doing, Ninezard? You like my hair? What time is it, Ninezard? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what time it is. Oh, Nick Cheesy says, wow. Fishtronaut Creation says, awesome. Let's see. What else we got? Why is your name the Dead Skeleton Show? Well, because I'm the Dead Skeleton, of course. Duh! Look at me. I'm the Dead Skeleton. I'm your host. Haven't you watched any of the shows? The Dead Skeleton. That's my name. I haven't had this much hair in years. This is great. No, that's actually Falcon Dude. Falcon Dude changed his name to DeBrock. Oh, believe it or not, he told me in a DM, like an instant message. But look at this hair. This is so great. Maybe I should go into modeling afterwards. What do you think? It looks like I just got out of bed. I kind of look like Howard Stern. Don't I look a little bit like Howard Stern? Hey now, I'm Howard Stern. I look like your uncle, Esmeralda? Your uncle must be very handsome. Uncles? As in the plural uncle? As in more than one? Oh my goodness. How do I, you know what? I think I'm going to turn down the volume on the other machine here because I think I hear myself echoing again. Let's see. Hopefully I haven't been echoing this whole time. Look, it says unmute. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so I guess it's... Why would this not... I just keep making sound. I keep hearing myself. I love my voice, but not that much. Maybe I should use the audio from this and not use the audio from this. What do you think, Esmeralda? I don't know either. I hope I'm not losing people's attention. We're having technical difficulties, okay? I've never done this. Give a skeleton a break here, okay? Let's see. Well, we've got another comment. It's like, looks like a smiley face with an O or something. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's pretty cool. Dead Skeleton, can you see your comments? Yes, I'm a degenerate. I see the comments. How are you doing, degenerate? Looking forward to Saturday's stream. Oh, yes, I'm going to be a guest on K&L Collectibles stream this Saturday night. You want to check that out, okay? The K from K&L Collectibles. I think he also goes by Chris. It is going to be his birthday. Actually, I think today is his birthday, right? Happy birthday to K. Happy birthday to K. Happy birthday, dear K from K&L Collectibles. Happy birthday to K. Oh, my goodness. That one's free. The next time I'm going to charge you because I've already sang you like 5 happy birthdays, okay, K? It's like all month. The whole month of June is Chris's birthday, so we celebrate all month long, I guess. Let's see. What else we've got? What's that? What? Oh, Esmeralda's birthday is next month. Oh my goodness. Isn't anyone saying happy birthday to Kingstoff? Well, I will say happy birthday to Kingstoff. Happy birthday, Kingstoff. Happy birthday to Kingstoff, who also starts with he also starts with K, right? Happy birthday, dear Kingstoff. Happy birthday to you. We've been on for 10 minutes. I haven't done one bit of drawing yet. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we got. I love that hair, Dead Skeleton Show. Well, thank you. I like the, it's a new look. I've been trying new looks. You know, I also bought a Chadtronic haircut. So, you know, I'm going to be doing some Chadtronic parodies coming up, and I'm going to be wearing my Chadtronic hair in the future. What do you think of that? That's going to be crazy, I tell you what. Oh, my goodness. Okay, what else we got? Hunter T. Hey, Dead Skeleton, have you watched How to Basic? No, I have not watched How to Basic. I am definitely not basic, though. I'm as far from basic as you can get, right? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Oh, Nick Cheesy. How are you doing, Nick Cheesy? Have you ever heard about El Chavo or Chaves? No, I have not heard. I've heard of Chavo Guerrero, the wrestler from the WWE, right? He was Eddie Guerrero's cousin, right? I'm a big fan of WWE. I know who Chavo Guerrero is, but I've never heard of El Chavo. Chavo cheese? I was going to say it sounded like El Chapo. Do you want chives and chives? No, that's on your potato. You want chives on your potato, Esmeralda. You want cheese and chives? I don't know. I have no idea. Where do you come up with that, Nick Cheesy? Well, Nick Cheesy, he's got cheese in his name, right? So maybe that's where he's going with that. Looking forward to Saturday's stream. So is the Dead Skeleton. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Hi, A-School. Oh, cool. A-School's got a new avatar. No screen name. Well, I'm doing this right now. Smiles. I'm going to cater to the fans. They want to talk to me for a couple seconds. Look, guys, today it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Kingston. Oh my good Kingstoff. Happy birthday, dear Kingstoff. Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness, that's great. You know, Kingstoff sent me a video too. I'm going to be interviewing him in a couple of weeks. I know that Skeleton takes a while for him to do these videos, right? So be patient. If you've asked for a request video or whatever, I'm working on them. It might take me a little while, but I'll eventually get to it. I try to do a lot of streams and a lot of videos, so I'll get to it when I get to it. So just keep tuned in, you know, just keep on watching. And one of these days, you'll see your video, Kingstoff. I promise you. I promise you. Gotcha Sen says, me too. We've got another smile. Art, I love art. I love art too. I'll be in your live stream on Saturday, Dead Skeleton. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not going to be on my channel. It's going to be on K&L Collectibles channel. So make sure you tune in to K&L Collectibles. That's where I'm going to be. You know, the Dead Skeleton, he likes to guest on other people's shows sometimes. It's very funny. Oh my goodness. Why are you doing Mickey Mouse? Oh boy. Oh, because it's Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse 17. Oh, that's right. That's right. We did a whole shtick and spiel about Mickey Mouse on the last live stream, didn't we? Oh my goodness. What else? Oh look, let's the paint start. Orca's getting impatient. He wants me to start painting. Oh my goodness. Art is love. I agree. Art is love. Art. Oh, Dominic wants art. This is like memes. Oh, it is kind of like memes. Well, you know what? Bob Ross, right? This is a Funko Pop of Bob Ross. Bob Ross, when the Dead Skeleton was growing up, Bob Ross was a big influence on the Dead Skeleton's life, right? The Dead Skeleton would watch Bob Ross paint little happy trees all the time, right? And that's, you know, you're gonna see how good or bad the Dead Skeleton paints very soon, right? Very soon. Okay, so I've got this pencil, and I've got my paint by monster picture in front of me. I'm gonna put the questions down for a second. Oh, it's KNL birthday tomorrow. Okay, so happy birthday tomorrow, KNL. Okay, whoopsie doopsie to you. We'll wish you a birthday again tomorrow. This is Sparta. Do I look like a Spartan? I don't even know. Ninezard. Hey, Dead Skeleton. Roblox was down yesterday. Stubby was telling me about that. Somebody hacked into the servers, I heard. There's a lot of hackers apparently on Roblox, okay? I'm not a hacker, but you know what? I did befriend a lot of people the other day after the live stream, okay? And a lot of people requested the Dead Skeleton to be a friend, and a lot of people requested Stubby. And the Dead Skeleton, I think he accepted all but one, because somebody has 200 friends and you max out at 200 friends, but you still requested to be the Dead Skeleton's friends. But you got to check. If you've got 200 friends, that means I cannot become your friend. So you have to delete one of your earlier friends so that the Dead Skeleton can become your friend if you want the Dead Skeleton as your friend on Roblox. And my screen name is The Dead Skeleton Show 1 at roblox.com or .org or whatever, whatever it is. Just type it in, The Dead Skeleton Show, and then the number 1, okay? So let's see. I'm a degenerate. You look like Ellen Ripley from Alien. Oh my goodness, I do look a little bit like, I look like Ellen Ripley from Alien. That's crazy. I look like Sigourney Weaver. Hello, everyone. This is Sigourney Weaver. Thank you for joining the live stream. You may know me. You may know me from my movies, Alien, Aliens, Alien 3. Oh, I also look like Weird Al Yankovic. I kind of look like I'm from UHF. But that was also in, what else was Sigourney Weaver in? Sigourney Weaver, she was also in Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 and a lot of other great movies that the Dead Skeleton absolutely loves. Oh my, so I look like Howard Stern. I look like Ellen Ripley, Sigourney Weaver, right? And who else? Who else? Weird Al Yankovic. The person who I look the least like is Bob Ross, although we are both wearing blue. Oh, he just talked. I don't know if you can hear what he's saying, but he does talk. He's a talking bobblehead. Happy accidents. Oh my goodness. I hope nobody makes a happy accident in their pants while you're watching the show. Listening trees they're amazing. You know, I wish I could make a happy accident as happy as as Bob Ross did. Okay, so let's see. So we're going to start our picture of Easel Monster. So he's got these two really big eyes. Oh my goodness, I can't hold this at the same time. I'm gonna have to hold my paper. So excuse my crudity if I draw a little bit crude. Am I going to remove? Oh, I'm going to remove the comment. Hold on. I'm going to remove the comment so you guys can see the painting a little bit better. Oh, you know what? We've got other things too. We can actually, let's see, we can go like this. Oh, that's no good. We could go like this. That's no good. We could go like this. That's probably the best. But how do we make this one go first? I don't even know. Do you want to see me or do you want to see my painting? Painting? I don't know how you do that. We're just going to have to, we're going to fiddle around with the little controllers here for a while. We're going to go with this one because this one seems to be the best. Okay, so we're doing Easel Monster's eye first. You make a big circle, and then it looks like he's got a smaller eye, right? He's got a smaller eye right next to it. So you make another circle. Make another circle like that. I'm going to make this look really easy, okay? Because the Dead Skeleton, he's a great artist. He's one of the best artists that you have ever seen do a live stream. He's never done a live stream before, but you're going to be amazed at how awesome the Dead Skeleton can draw. The Dead Skeleton hasn't drawn a long time, but he's drawn portraits of many. Oh, what happened to what happened to my phone? Oh, somebody called Jason is calling me. Interruption time, so you guys can't exactly follow along because Jason, he doesn't know that there's a live stream going on, and apparently he's calling on my second cam. Hello, Jason. Why don't you watch the Dead Skeleton show rather than trying to call me on the phone? Inquiring minds want to know. People, you're wasting valuable airtime, Jason. He's still calling. Jason. Oh, wait. Here we go. We're back. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Jason. Okay, Esmeralda just texted Jason to let Jason know that the live stream is going on, right? We've got Weird Al Yankovic drawing a picture of Easel Monster. Oh, my goodness. Maybe he'll have a Twinkie Wiener sandwich later. Have you ever had a Twinkie Wiener sandwich? It's when you put a hot dog inside a Twinkie and then you eat it. It's like a Twinkie Wiener sandwich. It's gross. Gross, but tasty at the same time, believe me. Okay, so we're going to draw a little eyeball here. Little eyeball of Easel Monster's eyeball. And we're going to ink it in later, okay? So we're going to ink it in. So there's like a little eyeball here. And he's also got this other eyeball. It's a little bit goofier. It's a little bit cattywampus. It's over here, right? He's got one that looks straight ahead, and then he's got one that kind of veers to the right, right? So this also kind of looks, what does this look like, Esmeralda? Believe me, these are two eyes, okay? I'm not drawing a dirty picture right now. It looks like Homer Simpson's eyes. That's not where I was going with this, but that's acceptable. That's an acceptable answer, but no, it also looks like two cantaloupes, right? Two cantaloupes, but I assure you, they're not cantaloupes. They are Easel Monster's eyes. Okay, so we're drawing Easel Monster. He's got a big furry head, so we're going to we gotta make sure we leave enough room. And if you look, you can see that the head ends right by the eye. So we're going to try to duplicate that as well as possible. Okay, I'm free handing this right now, and I've got cameras on, so. The pressure is on. I'm going to try to draw you, Easel Monster. I have to live up to my name. Oh, this is a mechanical pencil, so there's no room for error here. You have to be very careful and very good. It kind of arches in here, and then it kind of like bulges out. It's a little bit hairy over here. So we're going to add a little bit of hair right there, right? And then we're going to make it big and bulky down the middle here, like Bulky Bartakamus. You remember Bulky Bartakamus? He was from Meepos. He was in the movie or not the movie, the TV show Perfect Strangers with Cousin Larry Appleton. You know, I often get mistaken for Cousin Larry Appleton too, right? If you've ever seen the movie The Leftovers, not the movie, the TV show The Leftovers on HBO. Remember Belky Bartakamus? He was the one that actually didn't get left over. He went to heaven or wherever they go, right? And then the other guy, Mark Lynn Baker, I think was the one that played Cousin Larry Appleton, right? Mark Lynn Baker. He had to stay all alone at home, right? And so he got in the giant telephone booth or a swimming pool or something, and then he tried to beam up to wherever the leftovers had gone, right? It's a great show. The Dead Skeleton loves the HBO original series, The Leftovers. Oh my goodness. I have a couple of Funko Pops of The Leftovers too. Anyway, oh my goodness. I'm going to try to get my arm through to get a better angle. I'm going through the tripod with my hand right here. Mark Lynn Baker was also in Beverly Hills. No, he was not in Beverly Hills. No, Belky Bartakamus was in Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, he was like a hairdresser. Speaking of hairdressers, he was in the art. Okay, I thought he was a hairdresser, but he kind of looked like a hairdresser. So yeah, a little bit. So we're doing the upper lip of the paint by monster, easel monster here. He's got a good smile. He talks like this because he's got a little bit of an underbite, it looks like, right? A little bit of an underbite. He kind of talks like this because he's got these big teeth. He's got these big teeth that are in the way, so we're going to draw the big teeth. And he's got like, let's see, he's got the bottom of the chin here. This is his lower lip, so we're doing the lower lip. It's kind of looking like Easel Monster, I think, right? I'm doing this very loosely because we want to actually get in there later and, you know, do the fine details. So I'm kind of doing like a loose sketch right now, right? A loose sketch of Easel Monster that skeleton hasn't painted in years. So this is going to look interesting, I'm sure. I think it's going to turn out pretty well, though. I think it's going to turn out pretty well. Okay, so we got to work on here. We're working on this, and we're going around the side. He's got like a big chin. Look at that big chin. So we're gonna make it big and hairy, right? Do you know of any other big and hairy things, Esmeralda? No comment. Oh my goodness. I was gonna go with Easel Monster's paws, but you can't really. We're not gonna get down the Easel Monster's paws. We can't really see them, you know, in this drawing. They would be below where like the paper lets off, kind of like down here, right? Because he's got his hands folded, right? But we're not going to get to the big and hairy arms, right? We're just going to do the big and hairy face of the Easel Monster. And he looks like he's got like a little fin. He's got like a little fin that goes up this way. Pretty cool. It's like a shark's fin. Check it out. Check it out. Okay, like this, like this. It probably goes out a little bit further, like this. That looks pretty good, almost accurate. It goes down right there, okay? Now tighten this up a little bit. Look at that. You can ride the wave here of this fin. You can go over here like this, and we got to make sure we do both teeth because Easel Monster, he's got two teeth. The better to eat you with, right? The better to eat you with. Look, that kind of does look like Easel Monster, I must admit. It's kind of looking good. This other tooth is a little bit bigger, so we're going to make it a little bit bigger here. Check that out. Okay, great. You're going to kind of give a little bit of California cool here. Look at that, doing that. Give him a nice big grin. And a nice big grin over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Check that out. This is looking really cool. Okay, so then he's also got a little bit of hair, kind of like going like this. It kind of cuts off the eye a little bit. Kind of like it's like a little bit of a nose, right? A little bit of a nose. That's nice and fluffy. We're gonna, when we paint, oh no, my goodness. Oh my goodness, I kind of got carried away there for a second. Okay, look, there we go. Here we go. Let's see. I want to shave this down a little bit, actually. Bring this out a little bit. Bring this in. I'm going to tuck it in. Tuck it in. Bring it out. Bring it out. Tuck it in. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay, that's looking okay, I guess. Let's see. Having trouble with this angle. I'm going to tilt my paper. That's one thing you can do. If you're an artist, you have the ability to tilt your paper so you can get the better angle, so you can make your drawing better, right, Esmeralda? You're not very good at drawing? Well, you know what? You should be drawing with us at home, Esmeralda. You should be pulling up a paper at the same time. 2-year-olds draw better than you. I do know that as a fact. I have seen 2-year-olds draw before, and they are much better than Esmeralda. I hate to say it, but she is right. She is not lying. She is very correct. Okay, so that's looking a little bit like Easel Monster, I think. Maybe his fin's a little bit too big. I don't know. I have commitment issues, so I don't know if I want to make it big fin or a small fin. I think I'm gonna go with this. It's gonna be a medium-sized fin. And this eye, I believe, is supposed to be a little bit larger, but I think it's already too late with that because I don't have an eraser. Oh, I do have an eraser. It's on the back of this, but I'm going to pretend it's not there because I don't want to spend all day erasing. I'll be here all day. So I'm just going to pretend that it's not there, and I'm just going to keep on drawing away. Bigger on the paint? What do you mean? Oh, on the page? It almost fills up the entire page. I have to have a little bit of room for its awesome little sweater here. Look at this. It's got an awesome sweater. It's ribbed. It looks like a ribbed sweater for her pleasure because girls like to see people and men and monsters in ribbed sweaters. So we're going to do it ribbed like that. Check that out. That looks cool. And then we got to do the yellow stripe. So it's a little bit bulky over here. Bulky like Bartakamus, right? And we're going over like this and do his shoulder. There's the shoulder. He's got the over the shoulder puppet holder like that. Make a little bit fuzzy chin because he's a little bit fuzzy, right? He's got a fuzzy chin. Look at that. It's coming together. It's a beautiful little monster. Happy monster. He's very happy. You know what? I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm drawing, and it's different than doing it on the iPad. And it's also weird when you've got to put your hand through the tripod in order to get it correctly. This is very weird. You know, this is kind of cool. But you know what? The dead skeleton, he loves to paint. That was his first love. His first love was the paintbrush and the pencil, and he loved to draw stuff when he was at school. The teachers would be teaching him things, and he wouldn't be listening. Instead, he'd be drawing pictures all day. If Frost Billington is watching, the dead skeleton we used to watch Cheers. Cheers, the TV show Cheers with Sam Malone, right? And one time the dead skeleton was in school and he drew the entire Cheers cast on the chalkboard in school. And I can't remember the name of the teacher, but she was a teacher. She was our history teacher, I believe. And she let us actually draw on the board, and we actually got to keep it up for a couple of days. I actually have a photo of it somewhere. I'd have to scrounge around in the dead skeleton's closet to find it, but you know, it exists. It exists. What needs to be bigger? That's what she said. No, the eye is fine. The one eye is fine. I know it's a little bit small here, but you know, it's close enough. It's almost accurate. Almost accurate. You know that when Easel Monster joins us on the stream at around 6 o'clock, he's going to be blown away. I'm going to tell him that he taught me everything that I know, but that's a lie, okay? I actually knew how to draw before I met Easel Monster, but you know, I do watch him all the time. He's got a good channel. He's got a really good channel, and I've learned a couple new techniques, including techniques with this is called gouache. Look at this. This is gouache. The dead skeleton, has used like watercolor before, but he's never used gouache. This is going to be the first opportunity for the dead skeleton to use gouache, and he's going to paint Easel Monster too. This is going to be a great painting. I'm sure you're going to love it, Easel Monster. If you're watching, I think he might be doing a live stream right now. He usually does live streams on Facebook Live, right? He does his live streams on Facebook, so go check him out. His name is Easel Monster, and his channel is Paint by Monster. He lives in Indiana, I believe. He's got a giant cat, and he's got like a water tower, and he gets in his water tower, and the water tower doubles as a spaceship, and he flies around Indiana in space in his water ship. It sounds like an old movie. Well, I've never seen it, so if it's an old movie, if you got inspiration in Disneyland, I've never seen it, but I'll take your word for it. Wait, what? Flight of the Navigator. Oh, it looks a little bit like the Flight of the Navigator. Yeah, it does. Who's in? You know what? You know who the voice in Flight of the Navigator was of the spaceship robot? Do you know who played that monster? Or not the monster, who played the robot, Esmeralda? It was played by an actor named Paul Rubens. Do you know who Paul Rubens is? No, he does not make Paul Rubens. Those are corned beef Rubens or pastrami Rubens. That's not who I'm talking about here. I am talking about Paul Rubens. He's a great actor. He's very famous. He was in one of the greatest movies of all time. Do you know what movie Paul Rubens was in? He was also in a TV show loosely based on the movie that he is famous for. Do you know what movie that is? Not I'm a Cowboy. It's called Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yes, Paul Rubens. Oh, Paul Rubens. Yes, he was Pee-wee Herman on Pee-wee's Big Adventure. You're kind of like Robin. I'm Howard Stern, and you hear in the background, you hear Robin Quivers making jokes. Esmeralda is actually Robin Quivers today. And you're turned into the Paint by Monster if you're just joining us. Look at this. So I'm drawing Paint by Monster. That looks a lot like Paint by Monster, doesn't it? I must admit, it does kind of look a little bit like Paint by Monster. So I think he's going to be thrilled when he joins us on the stream, right? So I think we've gotten all the pencils penciled in, right? So I think the next step is to start painting. But you know what? I think we should start painting when Easel Monster comes on with us, right? So maybe I should ask some questions or answer some questions from people watching. What do you think? Okay, let me take some questions here really quick. Let's see. We've got some questions. Let's see. This is Sparta. We already saw that one. Let's see. From outer space. You know what? The dead skeleton's makeup is starting to run. His nose is running. He's got a booger streaming down his face. Look at that. Oh, this is gross. Look at this. Look at this. It's cold in the dead skeleton studio. You can see the dead skeleton's nose is running and his makeup is getting in his mouth and he's starting to taste his own boogers. He's having wardrobe malfunctions here. I did do it in record time. Today I put on my makeup in about 7 minutes, okay? I don't even know if it dried. I should probably like wave it down a little bit. Let it dry. These are very hot lights. We've got hot lights today, see? We've got this one, right? And we've got this one because we wanted to have extra. Oh my goodness, look at this. I could probably electrocute myself. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Oh my goodness, that was kind of silly. Ooh, I just, I think I just lost my marbles, Esmeralda. Can you go pick them up? One of my marbles is over there. Do you mind picking up my marbles for me? I lost them somewhere. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this wig is on way too tight. Ooh. I think I've got some hair in my eyes too. This is a weird setup. It's not really, maybe I should put it behind my ears like this. I don't want to fluff it up anymore. I kind of also look like, who's the guy from Hall & Oates? Private eyes are watching you. They watch your every move. Private eyes are watching you. Private eyes are watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. Waka, 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 waka. Okay, what else we got? 100 T. Hey, Dead Skeleton, I know a funny video you should watch. You should watch 100 ways to attack the groin. Oh, that doesn't sound very comfortable. I don't know if I want to watch that. Is that on YouTube too? I should probably check it out, but I don't know. Is that safe for family consumption? It sounds like it would be a horror story. When a good time? When's a good time for what? I don't know, Nick Cheesy. When's a good time for what? Play some live music sometime on here. No, the Dead Skeleton, he does not know how to play music, okay? He's not a very good, what is it called? Musician. He draws, but he doesn't really know how to do any tunage, okay? What is the verbal? Ace is a beatbox fan. I don't know where you're going with that one. Do you know? Were you following along with the comments here? I don't know. Bass, 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 bass. Slim Shady. What? I'm not the very good beatboxer. Good beatboxer is who? Bismarcky? Oh, yes. But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Why are you interrupting my awesome lyricism? What other songs? No, he did the Yo Gabba Gabba theme, I think, was Bismarcky, right? Or he did something with Yo Gabba Gabba. With the what? The Vapors. I don't know. Okay, so Esmeralda, she's defending Bismarcky. She's saying that Bismarcky is very popular and he has a lot of hits. So Bismarcky, if you're out there and you want to do an interview with the Dead Skeleton, ring me up, man. Come on, well, I'll do an interview with you. I want to hear all of your music. Let's see. You should visit 20th Century Fox. I should. You know what? The Dead Skeleton and the Boogeyman are thinking about going up to Los Angeles, California in a couple of weeks and filming some cool videos outside of movie sets. You know, where like Nightmare on Elm Street and Ferris Bueller's house and Pee Wee Herman's house and the Ghostbusters Hotel and Back to the Future, Marty McFly's house. You know, the Dead Skeleton knows where all these locations are. And the Boogeyman might be doing like a, a live stream video from famous movie locations or something. I don't know. He might do it. He might do it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Okay, let's see. Yo Gabba Gabba. You're right. Yo Gabba Gabba. Bismarcky. We have confirmation from Dominic. Yo, draw me, please. Oh, Joe Valdez would like me to draw him. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that sometime on Paint by Dead Skeleton. We'll see. We're going to need things to draw. I was also thinking about painting Dead Skeleton Funkos. I was thinking of taking Funkos and maybe painting the Dead Skeleton's face on it, right? You don't think I can paint? You know who I could paint? Who would I paint? Oh, the Carpetbagger and Adam the Woo. Those would be pretty good paintings. I think I might also paint toiletty paper and maybe the shark puppet. Maybe I should do like a Jeffy drawing too. I don't know. We're going to do a whole bunch of drawings. This is going to be the first of many Paint by Dead Skeleton episodes. The Cheesy wants KFC. Oh my goodness, I would love KFC right now. It's finger licking good. Go to Disneyland. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. The Dead Skeleton, he loves Disneyland. Draw the Twisted Wolf. That's a good idea too. That's from Five Nights at Freddy's, I believe, right? Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, Nick Cheesy says yeah. Where's Paint by Monster? Okay, Paint by Monster. He's joining us at, I believe, 6 o'clock. He's doing his live stream on Facebook right now, and he said he would hop on by when he was done. So maybe should I start painting this when he joins me, or should I start painting it now? Or should I do more questions and answers and stuff? Let me go back into the questions and stuff and see if there was anything else that was really cool. Hey, Paint by Monster is excited about joining you in 27 minutes. Oh my goodness, Clumsy Gardener. He's got the inside scoop that maybe I think Paint by Monster might have been talking about being on this show. Oh my goodness. Wait until he gets surprised with this awesome portrait I just drew of him. Look at this. Oh, you know what? I can start inking it. That's a good idea. You know what? I'm going to start inking it. That's what I will do next. So I've got these cool micron pens, right? This is a micron pen, and I think this is what the easel. It is. No, it's not your cron. It's micron. It's your cron? I thought it's micron. Micron, your cron. You say micron. I say your cron. We all say cron. What's a cron anyway? Oh my goodness, here's a good one. This is a good one. This one's got a really thick tip, okay? Compared to the other ones, this is the thickest one, okay? Yes, that is what she said. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, K-Nell says, great job. I agree with you, K-Nell. That's pretty cool. No. I say no. Chevy Chase from Caddyshack says I go no. He goes no. That's when he wants the golf ball to go in the hole. He goes no. And I go no. Like as in na. Hey. Goodbye. Oh my goodness, the neighbors. I can hear them creaking above in the Dead Skeleton apartment. You can hear the neighbors. Oh my goodness, we don't want the neighbors to come down. So I think the Dead Skeleton's got to be a little bit more quiet, un poco, just a little bit, okay? So we're gonna start filling in the Paint by Monster's eyes, right? With the marker here. It's a micron marker. You don't want to press it too hard because if you press too hard, I believe the tip gets dull, right, Esmeralda? And you don't want to have a dull tip. Dull tip's not very good. That's why are we using microns? Because this is what the Easel Monster uses, and I've never used them before, but the Dead Skeleton wanted to try. He wanted to try microns so he could be a little bit like Easel Monster. He's been inspired by Easel Monster to do a painting. Yes. we're going to use this instead of black watercolor right now because the ink is supposed to be pretty good. I guess it dries after about 2 or 3 minutes. And that way we hope it doesn't bleed all over the place. But we thought this would be a little bit easier to do the fine details with the micron pens or markers or whatever they're called. So look, we've got 2 cool eyes there, right? That's pretty nice. Now we're going to fill in the mouth. The mouth is also black, so we're gonna fill it in, and we're gonna leave a little bit of hair too. We're gonna do a little bit of hair, make it look all floofy, right? That looks pretty good so far, and we're gonna fill it in here. Check it out, okay? You got to be very soft with your technique here. We got to use your very little pressure because slow and steady gets the race done, right, Esmeralda? You don't want to go too fast. If you go too fast, then you might not satisfy your customer. They might be disappointed and they might want more. But you can always give them more if you want, you know, as long as they're open to having more, right? Right, Esmeralda? That's right. So slow and steady gets it done. Sometimes fast, you want, I don't know. It depends on what your time constraints are. If you're in a hurry, I guess you have to go fast. But if you're not in a hurry, you can take your time, do small little dashes like this, right? Small little ones, and go around the teeth. Make sure you don't get anything stuck in your mouth, except for when you paint your mouth like this, and give them a nice grin. Look at how happy the Paint by Monster looks. This is great. I'm doing this all freehand, okay? Look at this, all freehand. It's amazing. You know what? I think I might actually gift this to Easel Monster when I'm done because he was such a nice guest the last time and he gave me a painting of me that I think he might actually want to have a painting done by the dead skeleton. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on it. He might not like it at all. He might be like, this looks nothing like me. But maybe I think he's going to be impressed here. Because if my eyes, you know, my eyes aren't very good. My eyes are not very good. But from what I can tell, I am very sweaty, Esmeralda. Would you mind putting the air on for a little bit, cooling this place down? It's very hot. My armpits are starting to perspire. I'm getting water from my armpits all over the table. We don't want it to mix in with the paint because it would probably ruin the paint. That wouldn't be very good. Okay, so we've almost got the mouth done. That's looking pretty good. And hold on, I made a little bit of a smudge there. We don't want to smudge. We're going to go down like this. That's what she said again. We're going to go down like this and that, like this and like that, y'all. We're going to hook it around the tooth. Go over here, give a little bit of a curve, and give a little bit more of a curve here. This is good for the tooth. Maybe add a little bit of whiskers. These are pretty cool whiskers, so I'll leave some whiskers here. That's pretty cool. Maybe a little bit of shadow here so we can show some depth, right? And a little bit of shadow here so we can have more depth up here. I wonder, does he have a mustache? Can you tell if the Paint by Monster has a mustache, or is he just like all beard? What do you think? Do you think he's hiding a beard under the mustache? Or a mustache under the beard? Do you know where I'm going with this, Esmeralda? Help me out here. Oh, you don't know? Well, look at this. Oh, no, I smudged. I did a little bit of a smudge. It's a happy accident. I can turn it into a happy tree later, but you can see that I smudged a little bit. But it still looks pretty good. I think I didn't let it dry enough before I covered it over. So that's kind of disappointing. But you know what? As I learned on Easel Monster, it's okay to make little happy mistakes. You know, Bob Ross does it. He turns them into trees. So I think I'm going to turn this one into a tree right now. Look, there's a tree. There's a happy tree here. And we'll do a happy tree here. He's going to be in the forest, I guess. Maybe we'll do like a mountain and maybe like a bird. Do like a little bird here and a little bird and a mountain. Look at that. Look at the mountain. That's pretty cool. Maybe make a lake later. He looks almost like the Mona Lisa, right? Here is some grass. Some grass is cool. But anyway, we can paint over that or we can leave it there. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. It also looks, this is a very hairy bush. We should probably make it a little bit less hairy. Give it a little trim. You know how to make it give a trim? You kind of like make it little smaller dots, right? And that gives the illusion that it is less hairy, and it almost kind of like gives it depth, right? What do you think, Esmeralda? Just do some little stippling here, maybe make a little rock. This is cool. Maybe make a rock and maybe make it roll. Oh my goodness. I mean, you know what? I'm doing a lot of hair now, or a lot of, look at this is out of control. This bush is out of control. It looks exactly like my hair. You know what? This is the dead skeleton's hair. He's kind of sneaking around in the background. He's hiding. And there he is. There he is, hairy monster. Looks kind of cool. You know, this is where the dead skeleton's going to sign his name too. Look, you know, I can't sign it until it's over, right? I'll sign it when I'm done, but I'm going to sign it to the dead skeleton for the easel monster, right? Okay, just keep going. So I'm going to work on the shirt a little bit here. I'm going to work on this, give a little bit of the armpit area hair right there. I don't see Easel Monster yet, so he must still be doing his live stream on his Facebook. I can't wait until he sees the progress on this drawing. I think he's going to be blown away. I think he's really going to like it. And I think he said that he was going to tell the audience, or his audience, of the Easel Monster show to come over to this stream and watch the Dead Skeleton show and watch the Dead Skeleton paint Easel Monster. So hopefully a couple of the Easel Monster's viewers will join and watch with us. Is that a smudge? I can't even tell what happened there. That's kind of cool. It kind of looks like a little stray hair. Look at that. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. I got a little bit of a smudge on the eye too. You know what? I think I should probably take off this glove. This glove is not working for the Dead Skeleton.
Oh my God, we're going to see
You look at my hand. We're going to see my hand. Ah, it's naked. It's a naked hand. We took off the glove, right? Because it's smearing the paint all over the Easel Monster painting. So that's no good. We don't want that to happen, right? So we're going to do a little bit of the side of the hair. We'll do some of the eye, inking in the eye right here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. And then we're going to go over here, do a little bit of that. I hope when I start painting that I don't get like, what's it called? I'm having trouble formulating thoughts and speaking at the same time as I'm painting, Esmeralda. I can always go over that with a little bit of white. But you can see right now, you can see it's starting to look a lot like Easel Monster. It's a little bit rough. You can see I've made a little bit of a smudge over here and a little bit of a smudge over there. So, you know, I'm not a professional. I'm just a skeleton, but, you know, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. This is my first online portrait. If you would like a portrait done by the Dead Skeleton, maybe one day he'll start taking commissions and you can go to the Etsy store maybe and he'll make a custom, maybe he'll make a custom painting for you if you pay him enough money, right? I don't do this for free, people, except I do it for the Easel Monster free because he did a painting of me. So I think I have to repay the favor, right? But otherwise, I probably charge you for this. You know, I don't know how much I would charge you for this if you wanted a portrait of yourself, but I probably charge, you know, an arm and a leg, right? An arm and a leg. That's about what the Dead Skeleton, a lot of bones, a lot of seashells, clams. The Dead Skeleton loves clams. So, you know, you can pay him in clams if you want. What else? You could also pay him in Robux. The Dead Skeleton, he doesn't have any Robux, okay? And in Stubby, he's got all these Roblox, so he kind of does like all these. Now, I wouldn't call him cheating, right? But he buys like all these extra features that the Dead Skeleton doesn't have because he doesn't want to spend actual money on Robux. Stubby is not a cheater, but he buys these outfits and stuff that the Dead Skeleton would love to have, but he's too cheap, right? The Dead Skeleton is too cheap to buy these outfits. So Stubby has got a lot of cool things on his channel and on his page that the Dead Skeleton does not have. The Dead Skeleton, he's not a noob, right? But some people, you look at the Dead Skeleton's avatar on Roblox, and you think that he's probably a noob because he looks goofy. He's got an egg on his face, and he's got a stupid little, what's it called, cowboy hat. He looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. But here we go. We're working on the fin a little bit, so we're going to make the fin over here. That's looking pretty good. And I think we've got most of our painting ink by this point. If you're just tuning in, this is Paint by Dead Skeleton. I am your host, the dead skeleton, and you're watching paint dry. Well, we haven't even gotten to the paint yet. We're just drawing and we're inking it here. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. You can see my bush mess over here. This is very, I kind of took some artistic licensing here and I went crazy. I went crazy with bushes, right? I should probably add some bushes to the other side. Let's add some bushes to the other side. We're just going to use a technique that's called scribble, okay? This is an ancient technique where you scribble on your paper. It's not Bob Rossing it. It's scribbling. This is just scribbling, okay? You just scribble a little bit and you keep on going until it looks like he's got like a bush, like a three-dimensional bush behind him. Check it out. And if you want to have a happy little friend for Paint by Monster to have, what kind of a friend should he have? What? I want to add a sunshine friend. That would be cool. So maybe we should add the sun. That'd be kind of cool. Clouds would be cool. Okay, what else? We have any other suggestions on what he would be like to have happy friends? Let's see. Let's do another mountain. There's another mountain. This is a bigger mountain. This is Kilimanjaro. This is the Kilimanjaro. So that must mean he's in Japan, right? You know, Kay Titus is in Japan. Did you know that? One of our good fans, Kay Titus, is in Japan. I don't know if he's watching right now, but what are you talking about? What? Lava? A volcano? I'm drawing a volcano. No, it's a mountain. It's Mount Kilimanjaro. It's called Mount. It's not called Volcano Kilimanjaro. It's called Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh my goodness, Esmeralda, come on, get with the program here. So where should I put the sun? Should I put the sun up here, or should I put the sun over here? See, this is where you have to like pre-plan a little bit. Let's see. Maybe we put the sun over here. Now, would the sun have like a little face on it? Do you think? Is it a happy sun? It is a happy sun. So let's make it like a happy sun. So we're going to give him a nice little eye, right, and give him another eye. This is going to be a very cool sun. He's going to be the happiest sun you've ever seen. We're giving him little dimples. Look at that. We've got some dimples on the sun. And we're going to bring his mouth together like this. And now he's a smiling sun. And you know what? Suns, they do have rays, right? So we're going to give some sun rays. Look at this. This is great. Can't wait to start painting this. Easel Monster, eat your heart out. You're going to love this one. It's amazing. Look at that. So we've got the sun. Look at that. It's all freehand, okay? There's no tracing here. Lots of people used to accuse the dead skeleton of only being able to trace. But guess what? He learned how to draw, okay? He knows how to draw. He doesn't trace. He does trace sometimes when he wants to do things fast, but usually he can freehand it. He can freeball it. Look at that. You want to draw the moon on the other side like Showbiz Pizza? Oh, that's cool. Now, if you've ever been to Showbiz Pizza, that's the preceder to Chuck E. Cheese, right?
No, Chuck E. Cheese bought them out.
Yeah, I know. Chuck E. Cheese bought them out, meaning Showbiz proceeded. It's exactly what the word proceed means. It means to come before, right? I think.
They were at the same time.
They were at the same time, but you know, I think Showbiz was bought out by Chuck E. Cheese. Anyway, what's the name of the band in the Showbiz Pizza? The Rockefeller Explosion. If you've ever seen the Rockefeller Explosion, they have a sun, right? And then they also have a moon in the background, and the moon kind of has like a rosy nose, right? Like a little bit of a rosy nose. So should we give it a rosy nose just like the moon from Rockefeller? Okay, so let's see. We'll give him a nose. It's also going to look like Mac the Knife, I think. Mac the Knife. So we're going to give it, he's going to be a half moon, right? Half moon. And maybe we should give him sunglasses like Mac the Knife, right? Mac the Knife. He was the McDonald's slogan, not slogan, what's it called? The McDonald's mascot for a while. Did he have eyebrows? Yep. And we give him a cool nose. And did he have a smile? Yeah, he did have a smile. So we're going to give him a smile like this and give him some teeth. Look at that. That's cool. So it doesn't look like sunglasses, though. We got to put the arm out like this. And does he have an ear? Maybe he needs to have an ear. That's right. Okay, so we've got a sun. We've got the moon, right, with sunglasses on it, just like the McDonald's moon, right? That's very weird. I don't know if I like that. I kind of like it, but I don't like it 100%. He's got like aviators on there, blue blockers. What are these called? These blue block. He kind of looks a little bit like a cross between Harry Carey and who's the one that Ray Charles? He kind of looks like Ray Charles and What am I thinking here? Ray Charles and Harry Carey. He's got eyebrows. He's got the cool lip and a smile. Should we give him a little, like a little, there we go, a little crease there, a little crease there. Now he's got like a dimple. That looks very cool. So that's a cool moon. Cool moon. And didn't he wear a suit? Should we put him in a suit too? We should. I think we should. Just because you said no, I'm going to put him in a quick suit. Because Mac the Knife, I think, has a suit on, right? I know. This is not making much sense here. I'm kind of just doodling until Easel Monster joins with us, right? Because I've already done his painting. So he needs another friend, right? Maybe he's just kicking it. I mean, he should be like, I don't even know what we're going to do here. We'll just do some cross-stitching here. Hamburger and Grimace, I don't know what they look like, but this is Mac the Knife. Let's give him a cheeseburger, right? So let's put a cheeseburger in his hand. Let's give him a little bit of a suit collar. You give him a hand, and he's got like his cheeseburger with some lettuce. Did he have a saxophone? I don't know. Should we put a saxophone in his hand? Why not? That's a good question. I don't know. Saxophone, that's pretty cool. Let's put some like little knobs on it. Look at this. This is all improv. This was not planned. We're just kind of going with whatever we want to do. We're making happy accidents and mistakes and fun right now. And you know what? Maybe when Paint by Monster comes on with us, maybe we'll ask him what his favorite thing is, and we'll put that in there with the Big Mac and the moon and the sun and the happy. Oh my goodness, we're getting very happy here. And maybe we should give him a beach towel, right? Because he looks like he's kind of like lounging a lot around in space. A little beach towel with an alien. Oh, we should make an alien, right? So let's do an alien here. We're going to make a gray alien, right? Gray alien. He's going to be a mad alien. Am I going to be able to paint? Of course I'm going to be able to paint on it. So this is an alien. He should be giving like, he's giving a peace sign, right? So he's going to give a peace sign. He's going to have a thumb like this. Look at that. He's giving his peace sign because he's peace and love. And he should be in a spaceship, right? Let's put him in a spaceship. So let's put him in a spaceship. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is great. This is a crazy, look, he's got like his hand is coming out of one of the portholes. Look at that. His hand's coming out of the porthole. He's giving the peace sign next to the moon and the sun. What else should we put here? Maybe we should do like a little fly. I don't know why, but I kind of want to draw a little fly. So he's going to have fly eyes. He's going, oh, bumblebee. That's a good idea. We'll do a little bumblebee. Oh my goodness. The Paint by Monster is going to love this. This is going to blow his mind. A flower? Yes, let's do a flower. That'd be cool. A California raisin. We should also add the California raisin. That's a good suggestion, Esmeralda. Actually, look to see if anybody else has any more suggestions on what happy friends we could give Paint by Monster. So you want a California raisin. They all had sunglasses too, I believe, right? Okay, so this is going to be our California raisin. Check this out. He's going to have like reflections in his eyes, and he's going to be all curly like this. He's like a curly raisin. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And he should have a smile. So he's going to have a smile, and then he's going to have his, remember the arms, they kind of bent up like this. And then he had like one finger up, and he was giving like the #1 sign. And then he had another finger that was down like this, and you can't really see where that hand's going to be because I ran out of room. And look, that's a California raisin. Did they have noses? I can't remember. Did California raisins have noses? I wonder if they had noses. What do you think? Can you look up a picture of a California raisin? I think they did. They had big noses, right? Didn't they have like a big nose like this? Like that looks like a California raisin nose. And he also had like some little dimples here like this, like that California raisin. He's also got his sunglasses, so that's pretty cool. So look, we've got a California raisin, and we've got the flower and the bee and the sun and Mac the Knife and an alien and Paint by Monster with a bunch of bushes and Mount Kilimanjaro. They did have noses, so I think that looks somewhat accurate, right? Somewhat accurate. I'm running out of space here. I'm running out of space. They had people noses. Well, that looks enough like a person's nose, right? That kind of looks like a person's nose, a little bit. And that looks a lot like Paint by Monster, I must admit. Oh my goodness, what happened? What happened to my stream? Oh no, there we are. Okay, look, I went. It was up all along. I just kind of went on screensaver mode, I guess. Look at that. So that's paint by monster. There's the drawing I did. Look at that. That's amazing, right? Oh my goodness. Maybe we should take some more questions. We don't have paint by monster with us yet, but we're having a lot of fun here on the Dead Skeleton Show today. Let's see. Pee Wee Herman. Yes, Pee Wee Herman. And from outer space. I wonder, Pee Wee Herman kind of sounds sometimes like he's from outer space, right? He goes, la 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 la. Ah! What's today's secret word, Esmeralda? Ah! Scream real loud. Okay, I can't scream real loud because my neighbors upstairs might get upset with me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what else we got. We've got Paul Rubens. Yeah. Oh, Nookie Cheese. Oh, monkey cheese. No, monkey cheese. Oh my goodness. Shark. We've got a shark. That's pretty cool. Imagine if he ripped the paper. Oh my goodness. Imagine if I ripped a fart. That'd be a better imagination, right? Better use of the imagination. I've been ripping farts all the time, but you can't hear me because they're silent and deadly. Okay? Silent and deadly farts. Oh, they're gross. I've eaten a lot of cheese this morning. Speaking of cheese, there's Nick Cherry. Nick Cheesy. Sorry, Nick Cheesy. I apologize for getting your name wrong. I'm having a long stream. There's a shark with some cheese, shark puppet. Oh, we've got another question. How's it going, Dead Skeleton? It's going pretty good, Orca. What do you think of the Dead Skeleton's painting? It's coming together quite nicely. Cheers. Let's see, what else? You got this. I agree. I do have this. Gotcha, Sans. Thank you for the nice comment. It is buffering. Oh, my goodness. I hope it's not buffering too much. Oh, my goodness. Michael Buffer. He was the announcer for wrestling, and he was the announcer for what is it called, boxing. He goes, let's get ready to rumble. Oh my goodness, I like Michael Buffer. He's pretty cool. But if I did my full-on Michael Buffer impression, it would probably be very loud, and I'll probably get in trouble by the neighbors. And yeah, we don't want that, right? You should visit 20th Century Fox. I don't know if I already read that one. I think I did. I did do that. Yes. Okay. Look at this. Oh, we've got. I'm imagining that now. He's imagining my Michael Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Dead Skeleton! Oh my goodness, it's the Clumsy Gardener. Hi, Clumsy Gardener. How are you doing? Is the Paint by Monster stream almost over? He's going to be joining us soon, right? Oh, look, Storm Squid. Hello, Dead Skeleton, says Storm Squid. Well, hello, Storm Squid. Storm Squid, I believe he's a newer viewer. I believe so. I've been talking to him a little bit. I've seen some of his comments on some of the videos. He's relatively new. Thank you for joining us, Storm Squid. We've got Hunter T's got like a box. What is in the box, Hunter T? I wonder. Oh, I'm a degenerate. Sometimes I wonder why I exist. This is a question the Dead Skeleton thinks about all the time. He wonders why he exists. You know, it's a mystery. People are just here. We don't really know why, but I believe the human experience is to, like, you know, spread love and joy to others and entertain them and have fun with them and love them and treat them well. So that's probably why you exist, because, you know, somebody cares about you, I'm sure, and you make their day a little bit nicer and brighter, I believe. Why are you interrupting? I was going into a nice sentimental discussion here, and all I hear in the background is 69. Why are you saying 69, Esmeralda? Oh, because he's a degenerate. 69. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness, Esmeralda, you're taking us off the course here. This might be. He might be. Oh, you can't have a degenerate if you have those numbers. Oh my goodness. Guess what? I think Paint by Monster is just about ready to join us. This is going to be fun. Let's see. So, you know what? I'm going to finish answering this question. Sometimes I wonder why I exist. Well, you exist because people had you, and now you are here. And thank you for joining us to watch the Dead Skeleton Show. I guess that's life in a nutshell, right? Okay, so we've got Easel Monster with us. Easel Monster.
Hey, Dead Skeleton, how you doing? The shot I just set up doesn't give me the best.
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm off camera right now because I'm really good, man. How are you?
Can you see? I'm having trouble hearing you, Easel Monster. Hold on one second.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can. turn you up a little bit.
That's all right.
Okay. No, you know what? I hear you now. Let's see.
Good. You're gonna.
I've
you're
got a
gonna hear
big
me.
setup going here.
We had this problem last time, brother. You got something turned up on your end that causes you to hear me twice.
Well, no, I only hear you once now. Now I hear you perfectly
good. All right,
loud
well,
and
that's
clear.
fantastic. But you don't see me right now, and that's a problem.
No, I do see you. You're right on the stream.
Do you see me now?
I see you, Esmeralda. Do you see him?
Fantastic.
Yes, we all see you. We've got four cameras going right now. You're there.
In all of my listen, I see all of my handsome self and some of your handsome self, but that's it. How you doing?
I see you very well, loud and clear. Here, let's see. Well, you want to make you a little bit bigger? There you are. Can you see us? Can you see yourself now?
I love the art you made for me. Thank you. That's really, really flattering. Thank you. That's really, really. It humbles me. You humble me, dead skeleton. Thanks, man.
You're very welcome. Well, you know what? I was telling everybody. You actually sent me. Look at this. You sent me a whole care package where you sent me a drawing or a painting that you did of me. Look at that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's my shtick. Painting stuff and drawing stuff. That's my shtick. That's what I do on my own show.
You are a very good artist, Paper Monster. Diesel Monster.
Thank you. Well, tonight I thought maybe tonight on my show. Tonight on my show, I drew this. Well, on the last thing on my show, I drew this. First of all, one of the faithful people in my audience this evening had a baby, and so I drew the unofficial. So my audience is getting added to by having people have babies, which is pretty cool. So tonight I drew the unofficial birth certificate of the newborn baby, and it's a stork smoking a cigar with its feet.
Goodness!
That seemed like fun to me. And then I drew this naked lady a couple of days ago on the show because this guy right here, Zuxius, this guy painted a picture of an old woman who commissioned a portrait of Aphrodite. And so I drew the old woman. She's very alluring and sexually, anyway.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! No, don't go back. Don't go back. This children are watching. I don't know if we can show that.
Wait, this guy died laughing. He actually died. He died. He
died of laughter, right?
It's death by asphyxiation, and I tell the Paint by Monster audience all the time, I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to kill you with death by laughter. Tonight I drew this elephant going through your intestines. And think about, see, there's the opening where he would come in. That would be awfully painful, an elephant in your intestines. Don't you think so? I think so.
I think I had an elephant in my intestines before. I took a big dump before the broadcast.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dead Skeleton.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh my goodness! Remember we were talking about worm poop? I caught you. Don't drink your paint water, there, Easel Monster.
No, that's not paint water. That's something. Well, that's something your boys and girls probably can't have, but that's all right. So tonight, Dead Skeleton, while you're drawing
parent juice,
I thought, what
is it called? Parent juice?
What?
Parent juice.
Parent juice is really funny. That's really funny. Yes.
That's right. It's for only parents. That's right.
Juice. So tonight, Dead Skeleton, I thought I would draw your picture again, but tonight I was going to draw you with 6 cigars coming out of you because, you give out cigars when somebody has a baby.
Okay.
So I was going to
Dead Skeleton does not smoke, but that's okay. I like the idea of it. The concept is cool.
I don't either, and neither does that stork. That stork that I asked to model for me, he doesn't smoke either. He said the same thing. He said, I don't smoke. I said, that's all right, man. Just hold them in there like I asked you to. So I'm going to put a couple of cigars out of each of your absolutely not there nose holes.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm going to put cigars out of your mouth, and I want to put cigars out of your ears like this.
Oh, I love it already. That's great.
I think maybe you'll have 6 cigars coming out of your Dead Skeleton. And,
so creative. I love it.
I got to get your super cool cowboy hat on. But that's while you draw me, I'm going to draw this, and it's going to be really cool. I got to get your skeleton neck in there. But so
you realize we're crossing the streams just like the Ghostbusters, right? We've got 2 streams going at once.
That's right. That is what's going to happen.
You're drawing me, and I am simultaneously drawing you at the same time. This is.
That's right. Hey,
we might cause a crazy the end of the world. What is it? The end of the world could be happening right here. If we cross the screen, we don't know what could happen.
That's right.
Oh my goodness!
Hey,
I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know how to articulate myself right now. Such a great painting.
Do you think your audience would like to go for a ride in my UFO tonight? Do you think
oh my goodness! Could you show them your UFO?
Yeah. Do you want to go for a ride?
Absolutely, please. I would love to.
All right, hang on. MacVac. Hang on. I gotta talk to the robot. MacVac, run the sequence. We're going back up into orbit. Run it.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks like a water tower.
It is a water tower. I live in this thing. It's disguised as a water tower. Here's my giant cat.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I've met your giant cat before. He's a pretty cool cat.
That's right. Here goes. Look
at that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Well, it's a little more to it than that. You gotta have him. You gotta have him undo all of the docking clamps and everything like that. So here we go, boys and girls. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're off into space.
I got music and everything. It's pretty great. So
are you friends with Elon Musk? Oh my goodness, you've got some super sensual music going too.
Yeah.
There's a place in France where all the ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where the friends can see them all.
That's right. On my
That's
show, we go into
orbit
and we make some art.
Oh, look at that. You're right at the top of that. Look at that. This is amazing.
Well, I drive this thing around. I live at the top of this. I drive this thing around, and every day, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., we make some art.
On Facebook, correct? You're Paint by Monster on Facebook?
I am. Yeah. Give me the drawing shot again. Here we are, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm on Facebook for right now. The goal is to move to YouTube. And,
oh my goodness, where can we find you on YouTube? Are you Paint by Monster on YouTube as well?
Yeah, on YouTube. If you look at, in fact, go subscribe to my channel. The moment I get 1,000 subscribers, we're moving the show to YouTube. So, yeah, I need some. I'm almost at 800, so I need about 207 people, maybe 200.
Congratulations! Do you know what? I'm close to 2,000.
That's fantastic. That's so fantastic.
That? So make sure you tell your subscribers to subscribe to me, and I'll tell my subscribers to subscribe to you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, I've talked you. Listen, brother, I've talked you up on the show a whole bunch. In fact, some of my audience, I told them we were coming over here this evening, so I'm going to get ready to. This is a number 3 watercolor brush, Dead Skeleton.
Oh my goodness, I've got 3 of those.
And some India ink. And I'm just gonna ink your picture right here while we're chatting, and then I'm gonna.
You know what? Maybe I should start inking your portrait too. We'll do a 3-way paint.
Okay, well, one of us has to keep. That's right.
This is going to be very cool.
So what are you? Oh, that's fantastic! Wow, look at how cool that is.
And look, we've got an alien for you. We've got an alien. We've got the McDonald's Mac the knife. And the sun, we've got the California raisin. I don't know why. We just decided to get, Bob Ross right here, he has Happy Friends.
Yes. Oh,
so we decided to draw some Happy Friends for the Paint by Monster, Easel Monster.
Oh, thank you, Dead Skeleton. Man, Dead Skeleton, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and you humble me. And your audience is in such a treat every single time that you are with them. And it's fantastic. Thank you. It's just thank you. Thank you
for the
coming over. Thank you for the times that you're there, but also thank you for this portrait of me that you're doing this evening.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Really, really cool.
I'll mail it to you after I'm finished with it.
Thank you. Yes, please. I would like to have that. I'll hang it up in the studio.
Oh my goodness. It would be an honor to be in Paint by Monster studio. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
It will. It will indeed. Yes, great. It will. It'll be great. Yeah.
So you know what I'm going to be using? I'm going to be using a little bit of Prussian blue. Have you ever used Prussian blue before?
Sure. I don't know if I'm going to paint yours. I think maybe I'll leave this one to sort of exist as a black and white ink line. But, so far I'm inking all. I'm inking all the cigars you got coming out of your mouth and nose.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a little bit of red to it too. Vermilion. Have you ever used vermilion?
Yes. I've used all the paints.
You've used all the paints? It'd be like,
yeah.
oh, if I had a dime for every time I used vermilion, I'd have $1 million. I'd have a vermilion.
Right. I'd have a $1,000,000. That's the joke. But Dead skeleton. Try the veal, boys and girls. He's here all week.
I'm here all night. I'm here all week. You know what? I do a lot of live streams. So yes, I am here all night. All right, so I'm going to mix some of my colors together. I've got the blue and I've got the red, right?
Can you talk while you paint?
I think so. I'm going to try. The dead skeleton is never at a loss for work.
All right.
Okay?
Dead skeleton, let's talk about going live. Let's talk about live streaming, because one of the things because I started going live on April 15th, and I go live every day for like close to an hour, and that's pretty fun. But one of the things I was not expecting when I went live, and I don't know why I wasn't expecting it, was how much fun it would be to have conversations with the boys and girls right while the show is going on. So,
I agree with you. Yes.
What are some of your unexpected surprises that you just love about going live? Because the truth, Dead Skeleton, is I'm having more fun right now going live than I've had maybe all of my monster life. And listen here, Dead Skeleton, I have put some time down range of making my life be really fun. And this is really fun.
I agree. I love painting. I've never painted live before, but you inspired me to do my own painting.
The painting. Yeah, sure. That's fun too. I mean, going live is fun. I like going live with the boys and girls. It's nice. It's fun. I like it.
It is very fun to go live. I've never, you know what? It's an amazing journey, I would say. It really does connect with fans. They like to leave comments, right? They leave comments and they tell me how cool I am and how cool they think I am. Which is always good for my ego. That makes me feel really good.
Oh.
And I tell them how cool they are. Like someone earlier was wondering why he existed, and I was giving him a good answer.
Yeah.
I said, because.
I gotta come over here and
like there's a question.
You
know why they're here? You know what?
You got black up the head.
I keep trying to mix these paints together, trying to make a purple, and I don't have a purple. Maybe I'll add some more blue to it. I'll add some more blue.
You are really, really crispy, Mac. Can you clean up his transmission any? Listen.
Yes.
Give me that. Yeah. All right.
Esmeralda has read my mind. She knows I need more.
You clean up the transmission, would you? I don't know. Anyway.
So do you have any tips for us on how to paint a good picture?
Do I have tips for you on how to paint a good picture? Yes. Yes, I do. Start with the outside and work toward the big shapes are more important than little details. That's my tip, Dead Skeleton.
Oh, okay. The big shapes. Yes, I am familiar with that. I do use big shapes all the time.
Does that make sense to you?
It totally does. Yes.
Okay, good. That is my tip for painting. Big shapes are more important than little details. So if you get your big shapes going right, the little details will probably work out.
Well, I have a big problem here, Paint by Monster. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have purple paint.
Well.
So I'm mixing like a whole bunch of paints right now, trying to find purple, but it's not working. Usually you put red and blue together, right? Yeah. But this is looking very murky, very dark.
It needs to be the right kind of red and blue.
Oh, the right kind of. I didn't know that. I should have probably asked you about that before we started.
Well, listen. It's really hard to pull away from how hot if you put down ultramarine as your blue, it's really hard to pull that back into controllable purple. But I would try alizarin crimson. Try a cool red rather than a warm red. Don't put in a warm red. Does that make sense?
I have light fastness, crimson. Crimson, is that a good one?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not there. See what you get.
Have you ever sang the song Crimson and Clover over and over?
No.
Crimson and Clover over and over.
Yes, Skeleton, I said no.
You don't like that song? I love that song.
Okay.
Well, look at this. I've got a little bit of a purple. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to it. A little bit more blue. I'm spending more time mixing paints than actually painting.
All right. Hey, you know what? That's the joy of painting right there, man. It costs you time. It's more time to mix the paint than it is to put the paint down onto the paper.
Your wife did it, and she can't even.
Oh my goodness! You know what? With gouache, do you use a lot of water with gouache? Oh yeah, that's actually working out well. I think my paint was a little.
The answer is sometimes I do. The answer is yes, sometimes. Dead Skeleton, this is really coming along, man.
I know. I like your drawing. You're very talented. Look at that. I look like almost like a Disney.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right.
I hope I'm not ruining this drawing by painting. Okay,
I hope you're not either, because I really do want to hang that in my studio. But if it's ugly as sin, brother, probably I'm gonna put that in the closet and I'll think of you. But no, our friendship hangs on this. I just need you to know that. That's
oh my goodness!
True.
So everything is on the line here.
That's not true at all.
I don't want to disappoint.
That's a lie, but it's really funny.
Well, you know what? You're in luck because you know what? I got the right purple all of a sudden.
It looks good to me. It looks like I love what you're doing. You look good to me.
Your tip worked for me.
All right, good.
Using the correct red.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Well, you know what? You are Easel Monster, so you are an expert in this, right?
Well, yeah, that's right. And this is what we do. 6 days a week on Paint by Monster. It's all little art and making art and talking about art and talking about some of the concepts that go along with art. That's really fun. So, and we just look at all kinds of stuff, but it is fun to go on other people's shows and say howdy to them and see how they're doing. So thank you for having me again this evening. I loved the last time we were together. It was really fun.
You're very welcome. You are a great guest for the Dead Skeleton Show. I'll tell you what, you're a great guest.
Thank you. It's true. Boys and girls, pay attention to the Dead Skeleton right now. He's absolutely right. I am a great guest. Man, oh man.
And you notice I watch your live streams on Facebook all the time. I leave comments and I say hi all the time. Yes.
I see you. I love that you're there.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of yours. You've inspired me to get back into painting.
Well,
it's actually starting to look pretty good, I must say.
I have this idea, Dead Skeleton. I think that more people would spend more happy hours of their lives if they would spend a little bit of time just learning to make something, learn how to make something. And it doesn't have to be art, like the Food Network, go learn how to make food for somebody. Go learn how to put some elements together and make something fun for somebody else and share the experience, because making art together, doing things that's fun together, it's boy, we talk a lot about that on the show, but making art, there's a lot of fulfillment that comes from making art and enjoying the art that you're making. I'm just totally goofing around now, Dead Skeleton, but
So what is your favorite thing to draw, or paint? What do you like to paint the most? I've seen a lot of ducks in your work.
Listen, my very, very favorite thing is probably superheroes kind of drawings.
Oh, that's cool. Who's your favorite superhero?
Probably. And I haven't done that on the show, but that's probably my favorite thing to draw. Let's see. Now I'm gonna put your neck in here like this, and your shirt, because you have one. But yeah, all right, that's kind of fun. You're crazy in this. I love it. It's happening, Dead Skeleton. You're happening, man.
I am. I look like I'm off the wall bonkers. I'm very happy to be celebrating the birth of the child that I have never met.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I like all those cigars out of you.
Day.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Does the baby have a name? Have you named him the child? What is it? Remember the child from The Mandalorian? It's Baby Yoda. The child. Does the child have a name, or is it just called Baby for now?
the one that would the new baby has a name. The new baby's
What is the
name
new
is
baby's name? Can you share that?
James. The new baby's name is James Elihu Lakes.
Oh my goodness! Happy birthday, James! Happy birthday, James! One day your parents will show you this video of the dead skeleton and paint by monster talking about you on your very first day of birth. Oh my goodness! It's
That's
going to be
right.
great.
Hey,
This is a
I'm gonna put
moment, actually.
listen, I'm gonna put some wash in here, okay?
He's already famous. He's YouTube famous. He's only been here for one day, and people all around the world know his name. Pretty amazing, I must
Well,
say.
there it is. There it is. All right. So I'm gonna do all. This is just wash. This is just ink and water, and you can get to some stuff. Your sound cut out. Are you still with me?
Oh, I'm here. Can you hear me? I was just listening to you talk for a moment.
I can't. Oh, yeah. I don't have really anything to say. I'm just going to say I got this. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I give your hat some of this. And I give your hat some of this. Oh, probably that's not a good idea at all. I'm almost
It
done.
also looks like I've got boogers coming out of my nose.
Well, it's cigar boogers.
Cigar boogers, and my head is tilted like this. That's pretty cool. It's a cool
cigar
angle.
boogers in order to say happy birthday to the new Paint by Monster fan, James Elihu Lakes. And he doesn't know he's a fan yet. He's got a few years of growing before he figures it out. But, you know, his mom's a fan, his dad's a fan, his brothers and sisters are fans. Paint by Monster. Hey, listen, I'll send this to you, dead skeletons.
Oh my goodness, please send it to me. Yes, I'll put that next to my other two paintings. This is great. I'm going to have an art gallery in my house pretty soon.
I will, man, I will. By the way, you should make refrigerator magnets out of this.
Oh, that's a good idea. Refrigerator magnets. Send me a couple of those.
The boys and girls, there. I put your eyes in. The boys and girls want you to greet them from their refrigerator just like this. Just like this.
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine the dead skeleton on someone's refrigerator? That'd be kind of scary in the morning when you're making yourself breakfast, if you're making cereal, right?
I can't imagine. All right. So now,
nightmare.
Listen. Now we can make all kinds of stuff. I made this on the show the other day.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
I don't know what that thing is. I don't know.
Looks like a minotaur of some sort. Or a Chicago bull. Maybe that's a Chicago bull.
Somebody said, yeah, it does. Somebody said it looked like a tribal robot. And I said, okay, looks like a tribal robot. Okay.
That looks really cool. It's very tribal looking.
I'm so sorry. You know, just today, Dead Skeleton, I had to take a bunch of my original art over to a friend who's photographing it. So I don't have a bunch of things. I don't have a bunch of things here in my office. So I tell you what, while we've got some time here together, would you like me to draw something for you?
Oh, please. Whatever. What would you like to draw for me? What would be a good drawing, do you think?
Thank you, stagehand. I don't know. What do you want me to draw for you?
Let's see. If I was inspired today to draw something, I would choose. You know what I like? I like the shark puppet. Are you familiar with the shark puppet?
No.
He's a puppet. He's a shark.
Hang on. All right.
But you don't have to be familiar. I like sharks. Maybe draw a shark or paint a shark. That might be cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can already tell. That looks exactly like a shark or a piranha. Let's see. That looks like the mouth of a shark. Oh my goodness. You're just doing this free-handed?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know, one of my favorite movies is the movie Jaws. Do you like the movie Jaws?
Yeah, I do. It's a really great movie.
I like it too. What was your favorite scene in that movie?
When Quint gets eaten by the shark.
I agree. That's my favorite scene too. Oh my goodness. I saw that movie when I was really young, and it really stuck out. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I think so too. Scene. I like most of the movies that Steven Spielberg makes. I think he's really something.
Oh my goodness, he is really something. I also like War of the Worlds. That was a good movie.
Wait, do you mean the one with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't mind Tom Cruise being in it. I actually liked that movie.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I like that story. Do you know the album the Jeff Lynne's album. I think it's Jeff Lynne. The War of the Worlds, the album. It's just really music and the story, and it's really creepy and really freaky, and it's a great thing to listen to on Halloween because it's really fun.
Oh, that sounds very good.
It is, but the music is great.
Now, War of the Worlds, that was like based off of a radio show, right? Like, was it that Raymond Burr or something?
No. It was hang on.
Raymond Burr.
Gosh, Skeleton, why did you have to ask me his name?
My goodness, I don't know. War of the Worlds. Who did War of the Worlds?
It's I feel terrible right now that's sort of a shark. That sort of looks like a shark.
It looks exactly like a shark. That's really awesome.
All right, probably he's got some flippers down here. Probably he's barreling along like as fast as his sharkiness can carry him. And like he'll be heading toward the top of the water here. And there's some of that, and some back into there like that. And like I'll give him just this much of an eye right there. Right there. Now he could have a broken sort of a mouth here.
Can I ask a question?
Oh my goodness, that's great. Esmeralda has a question for you.
What's the question, Esmeralda?
Is that a daddy shark do daddy shark do? Or is it a baby shark? Do.
This is a full-grown adult eating machine.
Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that as the answer. So that's a daddy shark, I assume.
All right then. Is that the one that eats all the babies that sing that stupid song?
Oh my goodness, that's not a stupid song. I love that song. It's a great song.
You think
no, I used to listen to that on repeat over and over and over again.
More hits than Elvis and the Dead Skeleton. We have to talk about your musical taste, brother. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, I do like Elvis too. I like Elvis. I like the Beatles.
Well, come on. All right then. All right. It's not all is lost. All right.
Penny Lane is in my ears.
Okay. This is a shark swimming along.
You like the song Penny Lane?
What?
You like the song Penny Lane?
Yeah, sure.
What else do the Beatles sing? What's another good one from the Beatles? The Yellow Submarine? You ever listen to the Yellow Submarine?
My cat's name is Commander Penny. I'll send you this too, maybe. Hang on. This is pretty sure this is a daddy shark. The answer, Esmeralda, the answer is this, honey, is a daddy shark. This is the kind that bite. I mean, bite, and this kind will break the skin. You know
my goodness.
You know what? One time I saw this guy fishing, and he stuck his hand right straight inside of a shark's mouth. And the shark, can you imagine that?
I would never do that. I would never, ever in a million years do that.
No, of course not. Of course not. Come on.
That is
I'm
crazy.
Sign this now.
Oh, please do. Yes. Can you put some blood on it for me? I love sharks with blood. Add like a little bit of red.
I will.
Maybe just a little bit. Don't make it look like a massacre, but just a little bit of red would be cool, I think. Because we are a little bit of a horror-based show. We do like...
Sign this. Sure. Hang on. I probably can get... This will suffice right here. This is gouache, and this is the good stuff right here. This is the good stuff. Some of this.
Well, I don't have the good stuff, apparently. Let's see. I got to add a little bit of... Oh, my goodness. That's great. He looks like he has a bloody nose.
Well, maybe it's coming off his teeth.
Do you ever get bloody noses? If you pick your nose too much, you get a bloody nose?
If you pick your nose too much, you'll get a bloody nose. My grandmaster used to say, you will blink your eye and cut your finger off.
That's right. Your grandmother said that too?
But you can't see my nose anymore.
I think that was only my grandmother that said that.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn you upside down to get a better angle really quick.
I think once upon a time, grandmas were really against you picking your nose. They don't want you to do it.
Well, that's curious that you would say that, because they didn't want me picking my nose because they wanted to pick my nose for me. I don't understand that, but yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. You haven't lived until you've had your grandmother's finger way up your nose picking a booger for you.
Grandmas, They want that fun for themselves. They don't want you to have, so you're saying that grandma is out to destroy your fun. That's what you're saying.
That's right. That's right. Grandma, come on. We want to pick our own noses. That's part of the fun of life, right?
That's right. Come on.
That's right.
Now you got something. Come on, look at that.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I love it. I love it.
Thanks.
I'm going a little bit slower. I'm a little bit of a slower painter than you are.
Well, that's all right. I've been practicing for a really long time.
Yeah, my speed is not a very good, not very speedy.
Well, it's all right. You don't have to be fast. You can be, and I tell you what, a bigger brush helps you cover more area.
That's right, but you have so many hairs. I'm painting all the hairs individually. Look at this.
Oh, well.
I'm
Really
painting one at a time. So I want
sure
it to look very positive.
Thank you. It's really important that you get them all correct.
That's right. Every hair should be treated equally. With,
that's what I say.
time and dedication.
You know who I first heard say that? Oprah. Oprah said that exact same thing.
Well, Oprah said a lot of things, though. I don't know if I agree with everything Oprah says.
Oh, me too. Oprah's
She's in Chicago, though, right?
No. Oprah's a hot mess, but that's all right. Oprah's got.
But Kevin also lived in Chicago for a while.
But that's okay. Oprah's been imitating me for years. Do you want me to hang on? Do you want me to do my dead skeleton imitation to introduce you on the Oprah show?
Please.
Okay. Let's see. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the dead skeleton.
You win a car! You win a car! You win a car! You win a car! Oh my goodness! Everyone wins a car! Oh my goodness! Oprah Winfrey.
That's what I got, brother. That's what I'm bringing.
That's a great impersonation of the announcer. That is really good. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. You have mad skills, Paint by Monster. You are multi-talented. You've got a lot of talent in a whole bunch of different.
Thank you,
every time you never speak to me. You're very entertaining.
Listen.
Would you believe that Esmeralda once ran into Stedman?
You're clicking. Dead skeleton. It sounds like you're frying bacon, man. You're so crispy. I can't hear. Repeat your question, please.
Okay, so Esmeralda one time ran into Stedman.
She ran into a frisbee.
No, Stedman, not frisbee. Stedman.
Oprah's boyfriend, Stedman.
Correct.
Oh, tell on. Well, do tell. Tell on.
Yeah, so Esmeralda ran into him one time in Chicago and said, "Where's Oprah?" And what did Stedman say to you? He just laughed.
Yeah. You know that guy owes me $5.
Really? Oh my goodness! I thought I was the only one that Stedman owed $5 to. I guess.
Nope. He owes me $5.
He owes you $5.
Flat out Ed Finsky, brother. He owes me cash. Dead hard cold cash. I need that Abe Lincoln in my pocket. You understand me, Stedman? Are you watching Stedman? I need that $5, Stedman. Don't make me send my giant cat over to you, Stedman.
Paint by Monster is coming for you, Stedman.
Listen, I'll send my enforcer, my giant cat.
Oh, Penny will come and get Stedman, right?
Nah, he's harmless. He's not coming for nothing.
Stedman, did you know Stedman? Esmeralda telling me that Stedman is very tall. Very tall.
Stedman can owe me that $5 until the cows come home. That's fine with me. I don't need $5 that bad. Not really.
Well, you know what? If I ever see Stedman, Paint by Monster is coming for you. I'm going to tell him that you're not.
Thank you. Paint by Monster is coming for you, Stedman.
You better watch out.
You, Stedman.
You better watch out.
Just tell him I said go make some art. That's all right.
Paint by Monster is coming by.
Just go make some art, man. Just go make some art.
Go make some art. You know what? I like to make some fart too. In fact, I fart all the time when I'm painting.
Me too. In fact, I have a friend who just told me a story about. Do you want to hear a story somebody told me?
Please.
All right. Here's the story. The mom is sitting at the breakfast table, and in fact, it's just the mom who just had this baby, James. Thank you, stagehand. James Elihu Lakes. Anyway, thank you, stagehand. Thank you, stagehand. Anyway, the mom was sitting at the breakfast table, and she broke wind. She farted.
Oh my goodness!
The dad thought the little girl farted, and he said to the little girl, "Now what do we say? Say excuse me." And the mom said, "Nope, that was all me." And the little girl, who was the 4-year-old little girl, said, "Well, I guess it's a fart party." And the mom said, "No, honey. Nobody would come to a fart party. You don't want to do that. That's not a good thing." And the little girl leaned back in her chair like this, and she farted a huge fart into the wooden chair. And she said, "It is a fart party." And everybody farted at the table, and they all laughed about it. That's the whole story right there.
Oh my goodness! This is one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. Oh my,
I know,
that's a
it is.
true story. It really happened. Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Well, listen here, Dead Skeleton. We have been on for like 45 minutes now, brother. Listen, I just am coming off of my own hour-long going live, because I'm going live on Facebook at 8 o'clock. So here's my question to you. In the last 15 minutes that I'm going to be with you,
yes,
I should go back to this job. Is there anything that you would like to do with me before I leave in the next 15 minutes?
Well, do you have a Super Nintendo hanging around? Maybe we could play a game.
No, I don't have a Super Nintendo.
And I have to think of something else then. How about oh, you want to? Can you tell us a little bit more about gardening and worm poop?
Gardening with worm poop? You want to hear about gardening with worm poop?
You know, that story never gets old. I love worm poop. I love worms.
All right.
All
right. Mac vacuum in the overhead shot. Let me teach the boys and girls about worm poop. All right, give me the big shot.
Very good.
Right. Boys and girls.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Boys and girls. All right, boys and girls. Shut up and pay attention now, boys and girls. Here it goes.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Look. Worms are nature's perfect gardeners. They can't possibly get sick. Worms lack the ability to get sick. Worms are there, can you see this? A worm.
Oh, that's a worm, yes.
Specifically, you want a kind of worm called Icenia. Here's the binomial nomenclature right here, Dead Skeleton. This means the kind of worm you want. This is a composting worm. They get 3 inches long total. But here's what's important. 1,000 of these guys can eat a half a pound of kitchen garbage every single day.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That is amazing.
I know. 2 pounds. So about 1,000 of these is a pound. And here's what's cool. As the food begins to develop the mold spores and things like that on them, that's what the worms eat. So it never smells. It just smells like the woods when it's wet. So
I love that smell too.
I know, me too. So anything from your kitchen, like scraps from vegetables, just no onions, no onions. Okay.
Okay.
Because so onions. Hang on. Onions. No onions. Don't feed them onions. Because it burns their little skin. Also, oranges. Don't feed them oranges because it burns their little skin. Don't do it. Don't feed them. But, and don't feed them any meat, and don't feed them any bread. But you can feed them like salad clippings, and you can feed them lettuce, and you can feed them. You can even put eggshells in there. Just throw the eggshells in the microwave. You can also feed them shredded paper, and they love it. In fact,
that's
you
cool.
should always be feeding them shredded paper. Now, here's what's really cool. The poop that comes out of these things is the finest gardening soil in the planet. The poop equals soil. There's a difference between soil and dirt, Dead Skeleton. Here's the difference. Dirt is dead. There's no active biological entities inside of the dirt. There's no microbes. There's no anything. Everything in dirt is dead. But in soil, there are living microorganisms in the soil that help the plant grow, as long as, here's what you do. Once a week, I take about a pound of worm poop, and I put it in a t-shirt. I put it in a t-shirt bag, like this, and I tie a string around it, and I put it inside of a plastic trash can that I put water in, and I put a fish aerator in the bottom of it, and it bubbles like this, and it turns the worm poop in the and I put, this is important. Shut up and pay attention. You have to put in a little bit of a simple sugar for the that's not how you spell it, molasses. You have to put in a simple sugar for the bacterial colony to consume while they're growing for 24 hours. And so the worm poop, the bacteria in the worm poop infuse this water with this fish bubbler in it and this 6 ounces of blackstrap molasses, and turns this stuff into a liquid fertilizer that you put in a sprayer, and you spray it on all of your garden plants. Now, what happens it's like sending your garden plants to the gym, and they turn out like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they get really huge, and the plants get like so big they start asking you for more water, and the vegetables get delicious because you're maximizing their genetic potential. And that's what's happening. You are maximizing the genetic potential of the vegetables by using the worm poop. It's called compost tea, dead skeleton. Compost tea. Compost. And you don't want to drink this tea because that is really gross. It is just liquid worm poop. But your plants will turn into giants, and they will turn all of the things that they get, all the sunlight, all of the food that they ever get from the carbon dioxide in the air, they will turn it into the most delicious vegetables you have ever eaten in your entire life. Worms do this, dead skeleton. Worms, brother, worms. Worms.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I would have never guessed that worms did all of that. That is very, very cool.
Well, you know, these days, you can find out what the smart people are doing, and you can go read about it. That's all you have to do. So
that's right. You have the internet now, right?
That's how the smart people are gardening, dead skeleton. That's how that works.
Very cool.
You know, this is pretty cool. I like this shark with the blood coming off his teeth, man. That's pretty good.
I like it too. It's very good.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to admit something. My nose is running. Okay, so some of my boogers are actually falling into my paint. So I'm painting by boogers.
Well, that's listen. Just mix them right in there. That's okay. Just stir them in.
Don't mind. You're gonna have actual probably DNA in the paint because I've got a very runny nose because I've got this really hot light next to me, and I just keep on. My paint is running.
I shed a lot, you know, when I make art, and so because I shed a lot, I like to glue the hairs that come off of me onto the art that I sell to the boys and girls. By the way, if I can say this on your show, Dead Skeleton,
please.
All the art that I make on my show, you can see at paintbymonster.com. You can buy it. You can buy reproductions. You can buy refrigerator magnets. You can buy buttons. I have all kinds of little stuff there because, you know, I mean to support the show, and it's fun to do. And, you know, all of it is really pretty inexpensive because I believe that anybody ought to be able to own some art that doesn't cost a lot of money.
Oh, my goodness. That's very nice. Yeah, it's very nice of you to do that.
Well, you know, I'm a nice guy. That's how it is. Some monsters are not, but some monsters are. Well, I'm monster nice. No, I'm not nice at all. That's not true. I am not nice. I am kind. There's a difference. I am monster kind, but I am not nice. Ask around. They'll tell you. No, that guy's not nice. My God. Forget it.
Well, you're probably one of the nicest monsters I've ever met. That is for sure.
That's really kind of you to say. But I promise you, that's not
always true.
Here we are floating around in our spspaceship.
Oh my goodness! Now, how did you get that special effect? I was wondering. Are you like friends with George Lucas, or do you use like Industrial Light and Magic?
Special effect? What do you think is going on here?
Well, I don't know. Well, no, but by special effect, I mean, how do you get a camera above your water tower to film
I send out
the
the
water
drone.
tower as it
I
goes
have
into
a
the
drone.
air?
I send out the drone. I tell MacVac, send out the drone. MacVac, send out the drone. Like right now, MacVac, send the drone out to about 20 nautical miles and aim it back at the ship and take the picture of the ship and show the boys and girls. Boom. There it is.
That's a lot of preparation there. That's pretty good.
But bang. Well, no, listen. It's exactly like going to the restaurant. Here's what I mean. Every single thing you've ever seen on every single science fiction show, all that stuff is off-menu merchandise that you can buy in the off-menu part of Amazon. You just have to know where to go. And monsters have that. So, yeah. So, like, I just bought the engines for the ship so I can make the ship go. And it's a pretty simple app. I loaded it up to the MacVac, and he drives the ship while I do the show. It's pretty simple, but you got to be able to buy the off-menu stuff. You got to know what you're looking for. Here's what you want to Google: Bob Lazar. That's what you want to do. Just Google Bob Lazar, and then you can look him up, and then you can go on Amazon and you can figure out how to have your own UFO ship. Like,
oh my goodness, I would love to do that. I think I need a UFO on the Dead Skeleton Show.
Yeah, why don't you
maybe an alien friend or so.
Maybe, I love that you put an alien right there in the shot with me, that you drew an alien in there with me. Thanks for that.
Do you like that? I'm going to paint them green for you, too.
Thanks. I haven't drawn any aliens on the show, but I plan to. And I love aliens. I love all of that stuff. It's really cool.
Very good.
Really cool.
Very good.
I know I know all kinds of stuff about all kinds of that stuff. So anyway, how many guys we watch? How many people are watching right now, Dead Skeleton? I can't.
Right now we've got 8 viewers, I think, but we've had a lot of viewers during the stream. A lot of people, people have a short attention span, right? So sometimes they go back and they watch the replay.
I wonder what he means by that. Short attention.
Yeah, because we've been on for like 2 hours almost already on the Dead Skeleton Show. We started at 5, and it's already almost 7 o'clock.
What's that?
Look at this.
Sorry.
Look at how amazing this is starting to look, though.
No, I heard you. Look at how cool that thing is, Dead Skeleton. I love what you're doing about me. Thank you. That's so fantastic. Thank you.
That is a Dead Skeleton Show original. That is the very first painting I painted on the air ever.
Thank you. That's so fantastic. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it so much.
You're very welcome. I can't wait. I can't wait to send it to you, and you can put it on your wall, and then you can show me. You can show all your audience and all your friends the cool painting that I did of you.
That's so great. Yeah, that's right.
You're such a great guest. So I have another question too. What inspired you to do your own YouTube station? Like, why did you originally start it?
Well, that's a fine question. I've been I've been around for a few hundred years, and I'm pushing 500 years old. And so I've been around since at least, just after the Renaissance. I know art history back then from like Picasso and I used to hang out. That one time, Picasso and I got chased by the cops right after the bullfight. In fact, I have a picture of that right up on my office wall back there where Picasso and we were spitting pippas. Picasso was sort of a rude guy, and he was spitting these sunflower seeds on the shirt of the guy in front of us at the bullfight. And the guy stood up, and he was going to square off with Picasso and hit him in the nose. And he wasn't happy about it. And so Picasso, when the cops got called, Picasso and I skirted out of there. We just went back to the studio, and we started painting and stuff. And so I know a lot of those guys. So I thought about 5 years ago, I would start a YouTube channel. I would start teaching some art things. And that's fine. But I'm telling you what, Dead Skeleton, on April 15th of this year, I started going live with the boys and girls for an hour each time. And
right.
Listen, it changed everything. I love going live. There's so much juice in the show. There is so much fire and energy in the show. It is so much fun to do. It is so much fun. Thank you, Stagehan. It's so much fun every single day to be with the boys and girls and to see everybody. I'm going 6 days a week. I'm going live 6 days a week. And, man, it's really fun. It's really, really fun. I love it. It's the most fun I think I've ever had. And Commander Penny even said, I got all kinds of stuff that's coming up here. Commander Penny and I are going to fight in the danger room. We've got some robot battles coming up. I mean, he and I'm going to ride him around. We're going to fight some stuff. And we're going to go travel and do some stuff. It's going to be really, really cool. Paint by Monster is just getting started, Dead Skeleton. Just getting started, man.
Oh, my goodness. That's great to hear. I love watching your show. I tell you what, it's usually, are you only doing evening streams now, or do you do morning streams too?
Yeah, I stopped. Last Monday, last Monday. I started doing just 8 o'clock. Wait, I can't remember the date.
The days are all blurring together these days, you know?
One Monday, I did an 11 o'clock show, and then I did to say goodbye to the 11 o'clock time slot. And then I did an 8 o'clock in the evening show, and I moved my show to 8 p.m. So it's an evening show.
So now you're prime time.
That's right, prime time paint by monster. Except that on Saturday mornings, I'm still doing the 11 o'clock show on Saturday mornings because that seems like cartoon time to me. So
that's a lot of fun. Do you watch cartoons while you paint?
Well, sometimes we watch cartoons. Like sometimes we'll watch cartoons from the internet, but usually no. I just try to keep Saturday morning at 11. Just sort of we talk about comedy. I try to make sure on Saturday, like I'm trying for the show to be funny every day, but on Saturday I really want the funny knob to be cranked up because I really want Saturday to be funny.
Right. Okay. So everybody tune in on Saturdays. That's the most important day. It's the funniest.
No. Tune in 6 days a week, Monday through Friday. Yes. You're going to miss all the good stuff. You're going to miss it. No, it's not just Saturday. Monday through Friday for an hour, 6 days a week. It's really something.
Maybe they can binge watch you too, right? Are all your episodes up?
Yeah, they're on you. They're all on Facebook, of course. But I'm trying to upload. In fact, just today, I uploaded the YouTube episode that I did on Memorial Day. It was Frank Oz's birthday, the guy who performed Yoda. It was also the anniversary of the first day that Star Wars was ever released, the very first Star Wars. So I did a big Memorial Day. I did a big Memorial Day episode, and I drew Frank Oz's picture a couple of times. And I drew on the show the very first Muppet that I ever have drawn on the show. I drew Bert on the show, and I drew Frank Oz performing him.
Oh my goodness! I've never seen that episode. I'm going to have to go back and watch that.
It just was on YouTube today. Just on.
Oh,
YouTube
I will check it out. You know what? And I'll leave a link in the description below after I'm done with this. After it's done uploading and processing, I'll put a link to that video. So anybody who's watching right now, they can link to it and they can watch it themselves.
Well, listen, I would like to thank you very, very much for having me on again this evening. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? The pleasure's been all mine. Thank you for being on the show. You know, I really do. I do love chatting with you. It's great.
Yes, me too. Me too. But it's been almost an hour now, so usually on my show, I have a closing song that I play for the boys and girls, and I don't have a way to sing this for you, but I'll run the words. Here it is.
Okay.
Usually I come on, I tell the boys and girls to please do 5 things. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. Please share the video.
Yes.
And the last thing, you know what to go do with yourself, right? And I sing this little song where I tell them to go make some art, boys and girls. Go make some art. Go make some art. Go make a drawing or a painting. Go make something entertaining. Make some art. Go make some art. Go get your pencils, paints, and papers, plaster, chisels, markers, scrapers, rulers, canvas, brushes, hammers, nails, and tape, guitars and super glue. Get glue and macaroni, cameras, frames, and fried bologna. Go get anything you need for making art. That gnawing feeling deep inside that you can do it isn't lying to you. Get up off your butt and make some art. And then I tell the boys, Paint by Monster is made by one monster sitting in a tiny upstairs bedroom studio smack downtown in Muncie, Indiana. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Go make some art. And I'll see you next time. That's what I tell the boys and girls at the end of my show. Dead Skeleton, we have been together for about an hour now, brother. I have to leave you and go downstairs. And I have to go bite Mrs. Monster on the side of the neck now.
Oh, don't bite too hard, okay?
No, I won't break the skin, but she likes that, and I will just bite her. Well, you don't need to know how I will bite her, but I'm just telling you that's going to happen, and I'll see you later on the next time. Listen, when I get figured out how I can have guests on my show, yes. I want you to be my first guest on the show, Dead Skeleton. When I get that figured out, and I don't think that's going to be until I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
That would be an honor. Hopefully everybody in my audience goes and subs to you so that you can get to 1,000 really soon, and then I can get
I hope that's you
on your show.
Thanks, man. I hope so too. Listen, tell Esmeralda and all of your peeps there Tell him I will catch you all on the flippity flops. Tell him I love you all. Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to have your art. I will send you my address where you can send me the art. I can't wait to have it. I'll send you the things that I did. And that's it, man. I'll catch you soon, okay?
That would be very great. Thank you so much, Easel Monster, for joining us today on the Dead Skeleton Show. You've been a great guest.
Thank you, Jessica. You're gonna have to hang up on me. I can't hang up on you. Thanks.
Okay, let me boot you from the stream. Let's see. Remove. Get off your butt. Make some art. You heard Easel Monster. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Easel Monster, for being a guest on the Dead Skeleton's very first Paint by Dead Skeleton special. Oh my goodness. Did you guys have a lot of fun with that? That was great. I really enjoyed it. I think I need some more blue. I'm getting like some farting sounds coming from my phone. Let's see. Shuffling. La, 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 la. Hey, Dead Skeleton before. Oh, you know what? He's not completely out of the stream. He is out of the stream, but his microphone is not muted, I think. Let's see. Now we. Oh. Yes, from game. Hello? Hello? Esmeralda, we're running out of battery on the iPhone. Would you please get the battery charger so we can have more battery while we finish our painting here? We need more juice. We need more juice. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Wow, a whole hour. Yeah, that's right. The Dead Skeleton, Easel Monster. The Dead Skeleton's been doing 2 hours now. This is a marathon. It's a marathon. Oh, my goodness. But I haven't finished my painting yet. Oh, no. I've only got 1 dot. How do I plug this in with this? Excuse me. Excuse me. If I had an easel, I'd probably be able to do this a little bit better. You know what? Let's just see. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, look. Oh, look at this. The Dead Skeleton is coming at you from 2 different angles at once. You can see the booger streaming from my nose. Oh my goodness, I wiped up. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. The Dead Skeleton has never looked so awful before in his life. This is not working out well, but I'm not done with the painting, so I got to keep going.
He's not red.
I have to keep going until the painting is done. And he's not blue, he's purple. Look at this. Here, let's give him a close-up. Let's see, this is a close-up of Easel Monster. It looks pretty good.
Pretty red.
Pretty good. No, you know what? The Dead Skeleton, he's been painting for a long time. I don't think he needs your advice on how to paint, Esmeralda. He knows what he's doing. Come on. Come on. Give the Dead Skeleton some credit here where credit is due.
He's darker.
I don't know how to do this. You know what? Maybe we should use, I don't even know what we should use. I can hear. How do I mute this? This is not even working. I should just probably mute this camera, but it's not. It's not allowed. I did. I turned it all the way down. It's not working. Let's see, does that work? No, I can still hear myself echoing. Maybe this is for, it even says my mic is muted. It doesn't make any sense. Not worried. What? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Let's continue our painting. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. No, that's upside down. I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to do it that way. Everybody wants to know how the painting's going to look when it's done, so I have to keep going. I have to brave the elements here and do a better job because the audience of the Dead Skeleton demands it. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Oh, this is not working. This is not working. Hold on, maybe I can use the different side of the tripod. We've got 10 people watching the Dead Skeleton blunder and move around and shake it horribly. Doesn't know what he's doing. Hold on. Bear with me here for a second. If anybody's still watching, I can't even tell. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. Esmeralda, you're not doing anything. You want to hold the camera for me? Are you sure? Really? It's going to be very hard to hold it and paint at the same time. But you know what? Maybe I'll try to do it. You're eating dinner, but we're not done with the painting yet. It is 7 o'clock. You are correct. I'm glad you can tell time. You're just like Ninezard. I wonder what time it is by Ninezard. And let's see if I can fix this here. Okay, there we go. I do no longer have a tripod. I'm just going by hand. Hold on. Let's get this tripod out of here. Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. The Dead Skeleton is back. Back again, tell a friend. Let's see. Hunter T says it's 9:05. I hope you're not spending your time, and I hope it's not past your bedtime, Ninezard. Let's see. Joe Valdez is clapping. I think he likes the painting. He's been here for a long time. TIE Fighter, Degenerate still here? We've got a lot of people here. He is never leaving. Oh, that's why I had to boot him out. Let's see. Nice. All right, good. I'm glad everybody's liking the stream. Oh, great live, Dead Skeleton. Thank you, K&L Collectibles. Have you been watching this whole time? That's amazing. Thank you so much. And so your painting looks very good, says Sci-Fi Writer. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. You? Oh, no. Maybe that's in response to me with my boogers falling out of my nose into the paint. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Maybe that's what the you is. I can't imagine what else it would be for. Let's see. Are we going to get a cameo from Esmeralda? Esmeralda, you wanna hop in here for 1 second? I see you over there in the corner. Maybe Esmeralda wants to say hi for a second. Esmeralda, how's it going? It is kind of tight in the Dead Skeleton studio, right? Really quick. Okay, hold on. Esmeralda's coming. Esmeralda, the people demand it. The people demand it. Oh, look what's on your arm, Esmeralda.
Oh, my bikini.
Your bikini is still on your arm. Okay, show everybody yourself. You can be here, or you can be under there. Look. Oh no, don't block the cap. Wait, hold on. Let's see. There's Esmeralda.
Where am I? Oh, hello, everybody. Hi.
How are you doing today, Esmeralda? It's good to see you.
I'm making dinner.
You're making. What are we having for dinner tonight, Esmeralda?
Salad.
Salad? I don't want salad. I want something better than salad.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Well, can you make something different for the Dead Skeleton?
No.
How about like pizza?
No.
The Dead Skeleton loves pizza, but you know what? I had frozen pizza for lunch. So could you make something else for the Dead Skeleton, Esmeralda?
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad? No, I don't want chicken salad. What about tuna fish? Do you have tuna fish?
No. Well, there's tuna. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You can make me tuna salad?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's have a tuna fish sandwich. Do we have bread to put it on, or is it only going to be the salad?
It's just only going to be salad.
Oh my goodness. Just
on some lettuce.
On lettuce? I don't want it on lettuce.
Too healthy.
I don't want healthy. I don't like healthiness. I want something different. Okay, you know what? Don't make me anything at all. Thank you for the offer, but I'm going to pass, and I'm going to go to McDonald's or In-N-Out Burger afterwards. Can you get some ice cream? Absolutely, I can get you some ice cream. But I'm very hungry. All this painting has worked up an appetite for the Dead Skeleton. Iced coffee too. Why would you want iced coffee? The Dead Skeleton does not like iced coffee. He doesn't like any coffee. He likes water, and he likes to drink soda. He likes Coke and Mountain Dew, and yes, you know, Coke. If you want to sponsor the Dead Skeleton show, Coke, give me a call. Okay, so Sci-Fi Writer says hi, Esmeralda. We are Chads. Oh my goodness! I hope you're not hanging Chads, right? Oh my goodness, we don't want to revisit that. Look, yum, yum, yum. Look at this. Tuna salad is certified hood classic. Oh my goodness. You know what else we like? We like to have, what is it? No. The macaroni. The macaroni with meatballs. Swedish chef, not the Swedish chef. Who is it? Chef Boyardee. We like to have Chef Boyardee. Well, me, as in the royal we. I like to have Chef Boyardee. I like the Franks and I like the meatballs with the noodles. You've never had it before? Are you kidding me? You've never had Chef Boyardee? You threw up in your mouth. I know you tried one bite once. You didn't like it at all, huh? Not at all? Not even a little bit? That's right. Do you like Kraft macaroni and cheese? The old Kraft macaroni and cheese. You do? I do like yours too. It's pretty good. It's made with love. And love is an important ingredient when you're eating mac and cheese. You like yours more than the blue box. Kraft. Oh, that's right, huh? Well, Kraft is very cheesy, right? So is yours? Yeah, I know, but I like that artificial cheese taste. You probably could add artificial cheese after the fact. I don't know if that would be good, though. I think you have to start with the artificial cheese before you add it. You want to add it within the mix. So wait, you're telling me that if we bought regular macaroni and cheese your way, And then we added some Kraft macaroni and cheese, Kraft cheese to it. Right. Added a pound of powder and cheese. Okay, next. Added it to the Brava oven. Brava, we're plugging you in. Again. We want some free goods. Come on, Brava. Hook the dead skeleton up, Brava. In the Tiny Chef. You know what? We ordered a Tiny Chef puppet, didn't we? We did. Now, when is that going to be available? September. Is anyone a fan of the Tiny Chef? I wonder if we could have the Tiny Chef as a guest on the Dead Skeleton Show. Maybe we could do a Tiny Chef cooking show with the Dead Skeleton where we could cook something together. That would be a great show. What do you think? You think that would be fun? If not, you'll just do the voice of the tiny. Oh, we can like improvise. We can pretend that it's us. Oh, well, I'd rather actually try to contact the real Tiny Chef and see if he'd like to be a guest. We could do that first. See if he was willing to be a guest, and if not, then we could pretend we're the Tiny Chef. But the Dead Skeleton, he likes to have the real deal. Holyfield. He got Jeffy. He got Shark Puppet and Toiletty Paper and Paint by Monster. He wants to have the Tiny Chef on this show too. You didn't realize he had a fin until you see. Yeah, he does have a fin. I don't know. I didn't know monsters had fins, but yes, Paint by Monster, Easel Monster, he definitely has a fin. And thank you all for we got 8 people still watching. Thank you to all that are still watching. I know this is a very long live stream. We've been on for almost 2 hours now. 2 hours. I can't believe it. We've been on for 2 hours and people are still watching. I can't believe it. But you know what? We want to paint this to completion, okay? The Dead Skeleton, he likes to finish what he starts. Even if that means foregoing dinner for a while, even though he's really, 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 really hungry. The Rock, oh yes, the Dead Skeleton, he's done a lot of artwork. He's done The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Actually, the Dead Skeleton met Dwayne The Rock Johnson because the Dwayne The Rock Johnson actually stole a painting from the Dead Skeleton when he was younger, believe it or not. You can actually watch Sunday Night Heat from like 1999. There's an episode it's on the WWE Network, right? WWE Network, there's a Sunday Night Heat where Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he looks at a painting of himself in the locker room, and it was actually a painting that was done, or drawing, yes, it was colored pencil, I believe. It was actually a drawing that was done by the Dead Skeleton, back when he was a young mortal, right? Before he was the Dead Skeleton. He was a guy named Steve, just a guy named Steve. But now he's the Dead Skeleton, and he's a family man, a skeleton, and yeah, that's right. He likes to do YouTubes for everybody. So thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate everybody joining all these live streams. It's a lot of fun for the Dead Skeleton. I'm gonna do some happy fin here. We're gonna do like a little bit of the fin here. Get some of that out of the way. Looks pretty cool. All right, that's neat, right? Okay, so that's kind of cool. And we want to get to the T-shirt too. He's got a cool orange and red shirt. It's not a T-shirt; it's a rib sweater, I believe. Look at that! I love ribs too. You know what? Maybe the Dead Skeleton will go to get some ribs from Phil's Barbecue after this. What do you think? The Dead Skeleton hasn't had Phil's Barbecue in quite some time, and there's a good Phil's Barbecue right around the corner. I think I might have to go there. Maybe get some mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, maybe some French fries. Oh, they do have good desserts. What do they have? What's their best dessert at Phil's Barbecue? I think maybe like they have like volcano lava brownies or something, maybe. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Look at that. So here's the Dead Skeleton. I'm sorry. Here, excuse me. I've got like a frog in my throat. It's not easy being green. Oh my goodness. I've got the frog in my throat. The Dead Skeleton is painting Easel Monster from Paint by Monster. He was so lucky to have Easel Monster himself as a guest today on the Dead Skeleton Show. If you tuned in earlier, you see Easel Monster. He's got a great channel. It's called Paint by Monster. It's on YouTube. It's also on Facebook. He does live streams every single day except for Sunday, I think. I think for Sunday he doesn't do it. Maybe he just likes to sleep in on Sundays, but I think Monday through Friday, he likes to do streams at night. And on Saturdays, he likes to do streams in the morning. The Dead Skeleton, he usually does his streams at nighttime, around 5 o'clock, sometimes a little bit earlier. I think he went on live at 4 p.m. last Sunday for our summer spectacular, right? And this one was 5 o'clock, and I'm going to finish. I'm going to keep painting, and as long as people are watching, I guess people are finding this somewhat interesting to see how good a painter the Dead Skeleton is. Look at that. It looks just like Easel Monster. I'm not going to lie. It looks a lot like him. Got to paint in all the hairs. So you got to like, the Dead Skeleton, he works dark first, and then he brings it to the lighter parts. He kind of does like a little wash, and then he does like fine hairs because he wants to get all of the hairs. So he looks like, Dead Skeleton, you notice that Easel Monster is a Muppet or a puppet of sorts. He's a very hairy puppet. So he wants to make sure that he gets all the hairs because detail is quite important to the Dead Skeleton. The devil is in the details, Esmeralda is telling me. And I agree with Esmeralda. I agree with her 99.9% of the time. Happy wife equals happy life. So Esmeralda, I always tried to keep her nice and happy. I think I do a pretty good job, right? Pretty good. I do a wonderful job, she says. That's nice of you to say that. The Dead Skeleton, I would consider myself to be a nice guy, right? I'm a wonderful husband. Well, I'm not saying that myself, but she says it. So if she says it, it must be true because Esmeralda never lies. Oh my goodness. So we're doing the chin here. Look at this. Look at the chin. That's pretty good. So you got to kind of make layers and stuff. You don't go dark all at first. You kind of gotta build it up. You gotta build it up. And I'm gonna go on this again with my pen and make it a little bit darker, add some extra hairs in there. Yeah, you start building it up. Remember when you were telling me it was too gray? It wasn't too gray. That's part of my technique. I start to do the shadows and then I build upon the color. That is a good way. That is the technique I use. So of course it looks a little bit gray at the beginning, but as you build the color, it starts to look a little bit more colorful. But you got to work up to it, Esmeralda. You can't just go in dark at the beginning because then you ruin the vibrance of it, I believe. I don't know. You know what? What was that from? We were watching a show the other day. F is for family. There was a little character that goes, you know what? It's a pretty funny movie show. You gave me the what idea? Oh, the crimson paint. Well, we're going to have to rewatch the tape. I don't remember if it was your suggestion or if it was Paint by Monsters. The tape will tell. Let's see, look at that fin. Crimson and clover, over and over. That's right, he had a little bit of choppy audio. It was kind of weird. It sounded like I was in like a microwave oven popping popcorn while he was on the phone with me. That's right. Use whatever paint you want. I'm using gouache today. I've never used gouache before. You wouldn't know it looking at this thing. I used to use like watercolor, so I'm kind of actually painting this as if I was going to paint a watercolor. This is an expert painting by the Dead Skeleton. Look at that. Adding all the different layers of fur. I kind of do like the gouache. It's interesting, that is for sure. It does not dry very fast. It's a little bit, it's got a weird texture. I'm kind of learning how to use it as I go. It's kind of fun though. I do like doing this. A lot of fun. I wish I didn't have that smear on the eyes, but what are you gonna do? It's a happy mistake. I don't know if I'm gonna paint the whole background in here, but I am going to finish Paint by Monster, Easel Monster himself, because the people want to see the finished product, and the Dead Skeleton does not like to disappoint. So if people drop out, they can always fast forward to the end of the stream and they can see what it looked like because I'm painting it in real time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And thank you for everyone who's still watching. We've got 8 people watching. That's pretty good. Pretty good. 8 people sticking with us. Sticking with us. They all want to see what the final product looks like. I'm painting my fingers off. I'm trying to paint as fast as I possibly can because I can't be on forever tonight. But I'm working on it. You know what? I think it needs a little bit more purple in it. So I'm going to do like a little light wash of purple. Would you stop telling me? You don't know what you're talking about. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give the dead skeleton a break. He is the artist here. He knows what he's doing. Come on. The dead skeleton knows what he's doing. I need more what? Blue? I don't know if I need blue. Maybe more purple. But I don't know about blue. That's right. Very good. This wash smells interesting. Yeah, it does. It smells weird. Like, I don't know. It smells kind of like farts. A little bit. I'm not going to lie. I've never really smelled wash before. It smells a little bit like farts. Let's see. Can everybody see this? Look at that. There we go. I had to take this off the tripod because I've got my cord, my power cord hooked up to it because I was running out of juice. So forgive the crudity of the stream. To the computer, I can't. It's not working. I have to hold it so that people can see the painting as I paint.
The box is run out of juice.
The box is going to run out of juice.
Yeah, it's got 1 dot.
Oh, 1 dot. That's not very good.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's a great idea. Well, you know what? I might do that. I'm afraid that might mess up the stream because sometimes it recognizes new devices when you're doing that. And, you know, I don't want that to happen. Bloop. I do want to bloop. I love blooping. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yes. So you've got the happy monster, happy trees. I'm having a difficult time over here trying to work this out. I think the paint is getting a little bit too thick. This is what we're going to do. We're going to change the positioning of the camera here. Fix the lighting a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is a good angle. There we go. Okay, so let's fix here. Give a little bit of a shadow. Which you don't really want a shadow over on this side when you've got the sun here, but you know what? I'm going to have to fix that in post, okay? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. So we got some hair there. We're running out. You know what? Hold on. Where's my picture of the easel monster? I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I need to know what I'm working with, right? So this is the easel monster, right? I want to make sure that I emulate it and make it look like he does. So let's see. We've got to add a little bit more shadow in here. So we're going to add some shadow here. Make this a little bit darker. And we're going to go like this. We're going to bring it around like this because he's got kind of a bulbous nose here. A little bit bulbous. Little bit bulbous. Bulbous. Bulbous is a good word, don't you think? Bulbous. There we go. Now it's starting to fill in a little bit better, right? A little bit more purpley. I'm sure Esmeralda's happy to see me add more purple to it because he is a purple monster and she's been begging me. She goes, add more purple, please. He's not blue. Well, he's multicolored. He does have a little bit of blue to him, but you know, maybe I'll do like a blue wash after at the very end and maybe give him a blue tint. But you got to work it up. That's one thing about paint. You kind of, once you make it too dark, you can't go back, okay? Once it's dark, it's dark. So you kind of have to do the darkness at the end and you build it up. You build it up, you build your paint. That way, otherwise, you're going to have a big muddy mess. And you don't want a big muddy mess, right? Well, I'm teaching you. That's why you're watching Paint by Dead Skeleton, because I'm giving you tips on how to make good paintings, Esmeralda. And you're watching it on YouTube at the same time. You're one of my watchers. Oh, so we only have 7 watchers, really? Oh my goodness. We only have 7 people watching. One of them's Esmeralda. You do count. Why don't you leave like a comment? You can't leave a comment? Oh, you're not signed in. Why aren't you? There are 8 people signed in. People. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. But look at that. That's starting to look pretty good. Pretty good. I don't want to disappoint the Paint by Monster Easel Monster. Okay, he wants to put this on his wall. I want to give him the best painting that I possibly can. And if that means the dead skeleton has to stream all night long until he gets it right, he will get it right. No potty breaks for the dead skeleton, even though he's had to go. He's been holding it in for about 2 hours. Well, yes, you're going to have to get a Gatorade bottle. You know, the dead skeleton once went to a baseball game between the Chicago Cubs and the Padres, and he had to use the bathroom so bad that he went in a Gatorade bottle in his car while he was trying to leave the stadium, because the stadium parking lot was very crowded, and the dead skeleton couldn't wait. And that's probably more information than anyone wanted to know. I'm sorry that I shared that, but you know, crazy stories are bound to slip out here and there. What's it? It wasn't that young, Esmeralda. I was probably about 25 when that happened. A young lad. Well, it was a long time ago. It feels like just yesterday, though. That was almost, no, it was only 15 years ago, I think. 15 years ago. The dead skeleton's not that old. Come on. He is old, but, you know, skeletons usually are old. So you look at that. So, how old am I going to be? Why don't you tell everybody, Esmeralda? Spoiler alert. We want to tell him how old you're going to be, Esmeralda? Yes. You're the same age almost. You're 21. We're going to be the same age in about 20 days or so. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Esmeralda, it's going to be your birthday, and we're going to get you a cake. What kind of cake do you want, Esmeralda? A princess cake? Well, that's a good idea. I like princess cakes. No, I don't. You're right. I'm lying. I don't like, but I know you like princess cakes. So if you want a princess cake, then I would definitely like to give you a princess cake, right? Yes. The dead skeleton, he does not like to disappoint Esmeralda. Okay, you've got to be on Esmeralda's good side at all times, right? Well, no, not really. They're very easy to live with. I tell you what, we don't argue very much. We get along quite a bit. It probably makes people sick of us because we are so, we get together, you know, so well that it's kind of like everybody else is kind of like, oh, dead skeleton, oh, Esmeralda, why don't you cut it out? You're too nice to each other. Why don't you, you know, I don't know. Get a room. Get a room. We do have a room. We've got a couple of rooms. Couple bathrooms. We've got a laundry room, bathroom. Oh my goodness. The dead skeleton, he has his own bathroom because he's very stinky. And Esmeralda likes to have a clean bathroom to go to the bathroom in, and she doesn't want to go in the dirty bathroom. I'm running out of things to talk about. Should I just paint? Hold on. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm building the color up over here. I'm building it up over there. What's that? Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I'm trying to hold it properly. Let's see. There we go. I'll hold it up a little bit higher, even though it's not very easy to hold a phone and paint at the same time and talk. Oh, my goodness. I'm not adding white. That's the white of the paper. That's why I didn't want to get too dark. I'm going to have to add a little bit more black because if you notice, his mouth is very dark. So I'm going to have to go back in here and add some black. But I'm going to do that last because you can always put darkness. You can always make it darker, but you can't make it lighter. So if you want to have the lightness of the fur show through, you got to kind of have to make that light in the first place. Otherwise, you ruin the illusion of light and lightness and darkness. He does look blue, but you know what? It's an overexposed picture. I don't think he's actually this blue. Or maybe he is. I don't know. But you know what? This is a painting, okay? So the dead skeleton, he's using his creative license to make it look however he wants. Oh, my goodness. Esmeralda, you're killing me here. Okay, you know what? Yes, the horn is a lot darker. So I'm going to go over the horn really quick with some blue. Oh my goodness, I hope I didn't ruin the whole thing. I'm going to go over with some blue. Mixing it over here, making it dark. There we go. That's starting to look pretty good. Well, you know what? I will do a wash. I'll do a wash of it, and then he'll be more that color. But he also has lots of light furs too. So you want to make sure that you don't go too dark at first. You want to ease into it. Now what? Tell me what? That's right. We canceled Netflix. We've only got Shudder and HBO Max and Disney Plus now. We will get Netflix eventually, but we kind of rotate the subscriptions because we watch all the shows. We watch so much YouTube. We watch a lot of TV, right? A lot of TV watched here because we love entertainment. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Add some depth to the eye here. That's good. Maybe make a little bit of eyelashes there. Oh, this is looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good here. All right, starting to come together. Come together right now. Over me. No, that's Aerosmith, I believe. Wait, you're telling me that the Beatles sang that song first? Come together right now. Over me. Over me. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That's looking pretty good. All right. That's looking pretty good now. Bringing it together there. That looks pretty good. I feel like he needs a little bit more in his beard. So we're going to give him a little bit more purple in the beard. You know what? Maybe I should change my brush. That's what I should do. I should get like a little bit bigger brush. I'm going to use this one, right? It's a little bit bigger. I'm going to add a lot of paint. Not the paint. I'm going to wet it down and I'm going to do like a wash, right? This wash. Wash, 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 wash. There we go. That's starting to look good. Maybe a little bit darker here. Okay, that's starting to look good. Add some darkness here. That's pretty good. Adding some depth. That's good. All right, that's pretty good right there. A little bit more depth. Oh, yes, this is very good. It's coming together. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. Oh, very nice. Good suggestion, Ezzy. Good suggestion. Let's add a little bit more blue over here. Getting the true color starting to come through here. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Did you like my singing voice? That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow. That's right. That's Cyndi Lauper, I believe. She sings, true colors shining through. Your true colors. And that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let it show. Your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Like a wave? What are you talking about? It's like a rainbow. No, you're wrong, Esmeralda. I'm sorry. I don't mean to correct you, but you are wrong. You're wrong with the lyrics. That was Cyndi Lauper, who was in WrestleMania 1 with Mr. T and Rowdy Piper and Hulk Hogan and Paul Orndorff and Jimmy Snuka and Andre the Giant and Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't know if he was in that one. He might have been. I can't remember. He might have been in. He was. I know he was in WrestleMania 3. Macho Man Randy Savage fought Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Because you have no idea. Now, Esmeralda went to the same high school as the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, dig it. And also what? Oh, the Real Housewives? What is Kristen Cavallari? No, that's not her. Barrington? I don't know who that is. Kristen Cavallari lives in Barrington. She did? Oh, that's cool. I thought she lived in the hills. Oh, okay. That might be an exclusive. I don't know if anybody else knows that. Richard who? Donner? Last name Richard. First name who? What? Macaulay Culkin? Denise Richards. Oh, Denise Richards from Wild Things. Oh my goodness, she's a very good actress. She went to the same school as you? Oh my goodness, that's cool. That's very cool. Denise Richards. She was in Wild Things, and she was also in Starship Troopers and James Bond. One of the James Bonds, I believe. She played someone named Christmas, I think. I don't know why I remember that, but you know, that's good. He's got a lot of useless information in his head. He likes to share with everyone while he paints and listens to himself echo on the phone. So hopefully this whole stream hasn't been like one big echo. If it has, I apologize. But I can't really hear what's going on. I'll usually watch what I did later on. I'll watch the replay and I'll see how I did. If I did a good show or if I did a bad show. I think this one's a pretty good show. I hope to be entertaining you. There are still people watching, so that's good. And you know, people can always watch the replay. If you get bored and you want to put on something else, go ahead. Go put something else on. Come back. You can come back. You can watch the replay. You can watch it over and over and over again. Tell your friends about it. They can watch it over and over and over again. You know, make sure you fast forward to the end of the video though, so you can see the final product. You want to see what this is going to turn out to be, right? So you want to check out the ending, of course. But if you have to get up, you have to go to the bathroom. You know, if you want to go Funko Pop hunting or something during the stream, if you want to eat, you know, whatever people do. If you want to do any of that stuff, you get up and you go. And you know, that skeleton, he understands. He understands. He's very happy that anybody's watching, let alone 7 people watching right now. That's pretty good. Pretty darn good, I must say. So you know what? We need to add a little bit more to his lip here. We need to add a little bit more color to his lip. We're going to add blue, just like you requested, because we want to make it a little bit darker because his lip is a little bit lippier. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's a little bit darker. So we want to make it a little bit darker here. That looks pretty good. We'll give him a little bit of color there. And we'll probably add some darker hairs underneath it once we've got it down. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. And I really want to go and add some more darkness around his mouth too. But I'm going to do that at the very end with the pen. Because I want that to be very dark. And I want it to show up very well. So I'm going to make it dark there. But I want to get all this paint in here first. Don't really have much of a technique. I just keep painting and painting until I think it looks good enough to be done. And that might take a while. But you know what? We've got all night here on the Dead Skeleton Show. The sweater? What sweater? Oh, yeah, we're going to get to the sweater too. But I want to get the face done first. The sweater I'm probably just going to slop in there. The face is the most important part of the painting. Check that out. It's really starting to come together now. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera, but I'm holding it by my hand because it's kind of hard to get the angle right. But if you want to see, let's see it. We can do like a little bit of a pan out here. This is what it looks like so far. Easel monster. Pretty cool. He was a very good guest today. He had to go because he's been doing live streaming for the last couple hours, like the Dead Skeleton. And he lives in an area code that's a little bit later than the Dead Skeleton, so it's a much later at night. And he's probably getting ready for bed now. By returning his spaceship back to the ground in Muncie, Indiana. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Adding some more hair over here. And you see, I'm starting to get a little bit darker because I want to add the depth now, right? I'm making it look really dark because this is where I want the edge to be. And I want it to be defined. Nobody can see what I'm doing, but I'm kind of describing it to them. I'm pulling out the hairs, right? Bringing out the hairs right there. That's pretty cool. Making it a little bit bluer here. And the paint is still kind of wet, so you got to be careful you don't smear it. And happy birthday to James. If James is still watching 200 years in the, I'm sorry, not 200 years, 20 years in the future, James, if you're watching this stream of the day you were born, I am saying hello to you. And I hope you had a great life so far. And I hope you're in college. And I hope you're a very good kid. And that you treat people nice with respect, and that you're having a good life, and in its entirety, I'm sure. All 3, 4, 5 hours of it. Oh my goodness, I hope it doesn't go that long. But he's going to want to watch this stream and see the painting that was made of Easel Monster on the day that he was born. Oh my goodness. And what a painting it is. I've gone through no expense. I spare no expense. I keep going. I keep going. Just when you think I should be done, I keep going and going and going. I'm just like the Energizer rabbit. But I'm adding a lot of nice blues and purples to it now. And probably putting people to sleep. They're getting very tired. And they're going to bed. And what better way to go to bed than to the nice dulcet tones of the Dead Skeleton's voice as he paints. Paint by monster. He's got diarrhea of the mouth. He kind of keeps looking for things to say, but he's running out of things to say. But people are watching anyway. So I guess as long as you guys are watching, you guys are having fun apparently. Maybe new people are tuning in. I can't really go to the comments right now. I can't really check because I'm busy painting away at the Dead Skeleton's painting of Easel Monster. That's pretty good. What am I doing? I'm adding some color to his chin. Look at how nice and purple it's looking now. It's looking nice and purple. Look at that. I've built up all the color and it's starting to really pop. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Look at that. Oh no, I lost my paintbrush. Oh my goodness. It's like shot across the room. Butterfingers. Oh my goodness. The Dead Skeleton has never done a live stream this long before. We're going on 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I've been painting for most of the time. Some of it, I took a little bit of a break to talk. But now I'm painting again. Oh my goodness. It seems like it's never going to end. He's got so many hairs. You want to plug a book? What book are you wanting to plug?
Don't let the dead bugs bite. See how good your drawing is.
Oh yeah, there's a book called Don't Let the Dead Bugs Bite. It's by the Dead Skeleton. He drew it. He illustrated it.
It's even better looking than this.
It's better than this. It's about bugs that come back from the dead. And it's available on our Etsy store.
Hi, Jason.
Don't let the dead bugs bite. Oh my goodness. P1 Jason, how are you doing, P1 Jason? It is. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Text your answers. Oh, text your answers to Ezzy. She's on the line right now. If you have questions, she's covering the questions in the gallery there. Do we have any other questions? Can you see anybody else's? What everybody else is saying, or no? You can't see the live chat. Why not? But don't you know how YouTube works? You can check if you go to the live chat. You can see what the people are saying. Yeah, I'm sure they're saying stuff. Like, let's see. They're saying, "Oh my goodness, the Dead Skeleton is the best YouTube. The Bone Zone needs some love in DS. Esmeralda, are you looking at the chat? Clumsy, no, he's not. Give us attention." Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for neglecting the fans. You're losing us quickly. Oh, okay, I'm going backwards. Hey, Dead Skeleton, look at us. I'm looking at you. Oh my goodness. I'm a degenerate is pretending to be a bumblebee. Mrs. Gardener is snoring. Yeah. I'm never asking for another hour again. Oh my goodness. Clumsy Gardener, he's done. It's okay, Clumsy Gardener. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Let's see. Frost Billington says, okay, he was doing something, by the way. Frost, I don't know anymore. Oh my goodness. Did he leave? What happened to Gotcha Sands? He probably had to go to bed. You said been a while. That was today. This is going to be the most painted piece of paper on the planet. That's a pretty good one, Clumsy Gardener. Motion sickness. Well, only look at the left side of the screen if you don't want motion sickness. I'm staying still. Let's see. LOL. I'm reading all these in reverse too. Frost, what are you referring to? Hair might be longer than Endgame. Avengers Endgame, that's right. It's going to be as long as The Irishman. Oh, yes, it might be. It was The World Is Not Enough, the Bond movie. Denise Richards was The World Is Not Enough. Thank you very much, K&L Collectibles. I'm very surprised you're still on the stream. But thank you. Stubby says yeet all the time. Probably, I think he's slowly painting to get his watch hours up. Clever girl. No, I'm sorry. Yes, that skeleton is definitely trying to get his watch time hours up. Yeah, he is. He very much is. He's getting close to 4,000 watch time hours, and he wants more watch time hours. So everybody, do me a favor. Watch as many Dead Skeletons show episodes as you can. We got to get up to 4,000. That way we can become YouTube famous, and then we get to kick the algorithm in, and lots more people can enjoy the shows with us, right? I think that's what we want to do. We want to get many viewers so more people can join the party. We need to get like a better camera and a better soundboard and a whole bunch of other things so we can improve the show. So you guys deserve the best Dead Skeleton show that I can provide, and I want to do that for you. So watch those shows, rack up my watch time hours, and before you know it, we will be as YouTube famous as the Shark Puppet and Jeffy and all those other cool YouTubers that we like to watch, like Toilet Tea Paper. Go back and watch Toilet Tea Paper's interview with the Boogeyman from last week. That was really good. Oh my goodness, that was a great stream. The Boogeyman had a lot of fun on Toilet Tea Paper's stream. He wants to go on it again. So hopefully Toily will have him once again. Maybe the Dead Skeleton can interview Toily on his show. That'd be kind of cool. I think people would want to see that. If you're a friend of Toily, leave a comment in his comment section. Tell him that you heard about him from the Dead Skeleton. Dead Skeleton's a huge fan of Toilet Tea Paper, and he would love to have him as a guest on his show sometime. Look at that. It's starting to really come together. Sorry, guys, it's taking a long time. The Dead Skeleton is a perfectionist. You found, Ezzy found the comment section. Okay. So maybe Ezzy will run the comments while the Dead Skeleton paints, and then I'll answer the questions. That way it can be more interactive. Oh my goodness, we have 13 people watching now. This is good. Okay, so you have what? So Esmeralda, she's not going to be able to put the comments on the screen. That's what I do because I've got it right in front of me. So hi, Claudio. How are you doing, Claudio? How's it going? And how's it going, Fearlon? That's pretty cool. Those lips are cool. Those eyes are cool. Looking awesome. Thank you, Last Pharaoh. I appreciate that. Can you draw Scary Larry? That's a good question, Hunter. Maybe I will draw Scary Larry on a future episode. Oh, I should draw Stubby too. Maybe I should draw the boogeyman too. But you know what? I think I want to draw Shark
I'm a
Puppet.
degenerate. You have been here since the start. High five on there.
Oh my goodness. High five. I am a degenerate. You've been here the entire time.
Chad, nice to meet
That
you,
is
Chad.
amazing.
Nice to meet you, Chad.
Nice to meet you, Chad. Esmeralda's saying hi. Thank you for joining us. This is great. I'm having a good time. There's a lot of people watching us tonight. Does everybody like the painting? Should we do more paintings in the future, or maybe not? Because, you know, if you're going to have a live stream with a painting, you know it's going to be a long stream. I didn't even know that YouTube allowed you to have streams this long. The what? Jake Chad what? What are you saying, Esmeralda?
He said, I am Chad. Now he says, I am Jake.
I am Jake. Oh, is this it's not Chadtronic, is it?
No.
Oh my goodness, I love Chadtronic. That's a good show.
My name is Jake.
I am Jake. I am Jake. Hello, I am Jake.
Yeah, Clumsy Gardener says more blue.
More blue. Okay, Clumsy Gardener saying more blue. I'm going to add a little bit more blue for Clumsy Gardener. You like the painting? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm working my hardest. I'm doing the best I can.
Clumsy Gardener would have made 5,000 Schlotsky sandwiches.
He would, yes, he would have. You know, Schlotsky's is very good. They don't have.
Would have had 400 paintings right now.
They don't have Schlotsky's. Well, yes, you would have 400 paintings, but you know, would they be as good as this? I don't know. If you're going to do a very good painting, you got to put some time into it. You know, it doesn't get made by itself. You really got to put some time and effort. You got to spend a long time on it, make it look very cool. This is going to be on Easel Monster's wall, right? So if this is going to be on Easel Monster's wall, I want it to be the absolute best painting that I can make it, right? This is going to live for eternity on his wall because he's been living a very long time. I don't know if you caught that, but Easel Monster's been alive for what, 400 years or something? That's a really long time. So if he lives for another 400 years, that means that this painting could potentially be on Easel Monster's wall for 400 more years. And imagine how many fans we could have within 400 years, Esmeralda. That's a lot of fans, a lot of ding-dongs out there in the Bone Zone. Oh, Stubby's water park is insane on Roblox?
Mine was getting there, but then I had to if you end it, then it goes away.
Esmeralda's water park was pretty good too, but she had to end it and then it disappeared. That's one of the games we don't like that much because your progress kind of ends as soon as you turn it off.
My water park was just right up there with Stubby, and Stubby was getting I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, Stubby was kind of getting bored.
Well, because once you get up to Stubby's speed, once you get up to Stubby's level, he doesn't want to play anymore.
Right, Stubby's a very good Roblox player, right? And he doesn't want you to beat him. Yeah. And if you beat him, then he wants to play a different game. So, that's how Stubby rolls, okay?
Yeah, so Stubby wanted to roll out of the water park.
So once Esmeralda's water park was as good as Stubby, Stubby got bored and he didn't want to play anymore. So, you know, it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Well, I should add some white to his beard though, a little bit of highlights, I think. A little bit of highlight. There we go. Some nice little highlights. There we go. That's pretty good.
Stubby's quite funny.
Stubby, I love Stubby. Stubby's a great character. I love Swampy. I love the Boogeyman.
Can you draw Swampy? Hunter, if you want to.
I probably could draw Swampy sometime, you know. I could.
You can tell Stubby yourself to play Mad City.
Oh yes, Frost Billington, play Mad City with Stubby. I'm sure he would like to play that one. He likes to play. What was his favorite one that he likes? He likes the Jurassic Tycoon, I think, was his favorite. He also likes the hide and seek game.
You like Jurassic Tycoon until you beat him.
That's right. I did beat him on Jurassic Tycoon. I got the giant.
Gotcha Sands is back.
Gotcha Sands. How are you doing, Gotcha Sands? It's good to see you again.
Hey, Clumsy Gardener, I agree with you. Hey guys, remember that one time Dead Skeletons went to our painting with the Blue Monster Red?
Look, it takes a long time to do a painting, okay, Clumsy? I'm sorry. Sorry. You have alternative forms of entertainment. You can always turn on Disney Plus. You know? He's not red. I'm not making him red. This is you have to build up the colors, okay? You have to build. Wait. What about Stubby? Wait, I didn't hear it. Hold on. What about Stubby? Let's see. Esmeralda, Gotcha Sands. I promise I was watching the live stream. Gotcha is Bender Baby. What's Bender Baby? I don't know what that is. Let's see. What would you say is the weakest character in the Dead Skeleton Show? That's a good question. My opinion would be Little Bigfoot. Little Bigfoot, he's very hard for me to do, right? He's got a very, very rough voice like this, and it's hard for the dead skeleton to talk like this for any amount of time. So, so that's what I would say. I would say Frost Billington doesn't like Esmeralda. Oh my goodness, why would you not like Esmeralda? She's very nice. Very, very nice. She's a good friend of mine. She's goofy. She's very funny. She looks like a tomato too. So, any talking tomato and vegetable plants, they're all right with me. Let's see, working on his chin a little bit there. Look at that. That's pretty good.
No, Frost, is that your friend?
Pretty good.
Yes, Esmeralda, I'm his wife, but I'm also Esmeralda.
Yes, Esmeralda is married to the dead skeleton. But you didn't know that. Now you know. We have mentioned it before. Esmeralda works on the Dead Skeleton store. She makes bags and masks and T-shirts.
Make
all the loot that everybody likes. If you won one of the Dead Skeleton Show toilet paper rolls and you got it in a cool collector's bag, that bag was made by Esmeralda, which is very cool.
There was an unboxing of it.
Yeah, there was an unboxing by I can't remember the channel that did that. Two Boys and Their Pops, I think maybe. It did an unboxing. I think that's who it was. We do need to send them a book. They would probably like the book Don't Let the Dead Bugs Bite. So maybe we should send that to them. That's right. Adding a little bit of white there. I'm trying to brighten up a little bit, giving him some highlights. Because who doesn't like to get highlights, right? Yes, don't you like to get highlights when you go to the You just have gray hair? What are you talking about? You've got nice highlights. Well, you know what? Paint by Monster, he's getting some highlights today, okay? He needs some highlights. You remember the magazine called Highlights when you were a kid? Yeet?
What does yeet mean, Frost?
Yes, what does yeet mean? Is that a yes? Because we debate this all the time with Stubby. What exactly does yeet mean?
Stubby says yeet over everything. And I know what yeet actually means.
What does it mean?
What does yeet mean to you,
Frost, we want to know what you think yeet means, because we don't really know. I think it means when you're excited and you want to dab or something, right? You go, yeet!
No.
Yes, that's true. Let's see.
Gotcha Sands has been here the whole time.
Gotcha Sands, you've been here the entire time. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I think I Am a Degenerate has been here the whole time too. I'm going to watch the entire video. That's amazing.
Frost knows what yeet means.
Oh, Frost knows what... Okay, so we want to know what Frost says. Frost says to throw something. Throw a basketball, Esmeralda saying. And then you say yeet. Yeet. You say yeet. I say yeet. There's not many other ways to say yeet.
Stubby says yeet to anything. He just screams the word yeet.
Yeah, Stubby just likes to scream the word yeet all the time. Ha, gotcha, 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 gotcha.
What is that a sandwich phrase?
I don't know. What's your favorite Schlotsky's sandwich, Clumsy Gardener?
I just like the normal one.
My favorite thing from Schlotsky's would be the pizza, the jalapeno, chicken pizza from Schlotsky's. Wait, what? How about I do what? Well, how about I finish the painting on another stream? I don't know. I want to finish it now. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. The original? Oh, yes, the regular original or the deluxe original? What do you like more? Deluxe original or regular original? It's the sandwich, yes.
Yeah,
What are the ingredients of the original sandwich from Schlotsky's? I believe it's ham and some turkey and some American cheese on sourdough. And then I believe there might be some olives, and some lettuce, and maybe some tomato. I think maybe some mustard and mayonnaise, depending on if you what you like. I mean, I think you can customize it, right? If you work at Schlotzsky's, you can probably customize what you want on your sandwich. You can probably do that, right? I also like Togo's. The Dead Skeleton has worked at Togo's before, so plug to Togo's. I don't know if they're around anymore, but they're pretty good food. Where else have I got? I worked at Mountain Mike's Pizzeria doing pizza flipping before. That's pretty cool. Who's scared of me? Oh, somebody dislikes the stream? That's fine. They're allowed to dislike the stream. You can't like everything. Maybe they dislike that it's gone so long. They're like, oh my goodness, Dead Skeleton, why can't you paint faster? Faster, mush, mush.
You know, we should have probably done this in like fast.
No, the Dead Skeleton wants to show everybody he can paint in real time. That's why he's doing this. He wants everybody to see it and enjoy it for themselves. If you don't like it, it's okay. You can tune out. You can tune out. I will not be offended. I will not take it personally. I understand that. I understand other people have other things to do. Hello, Max Billington. Hello. How are you doing? Your kids are staying up way too late. You should send them to bed. It is very late. Am I dead? But I came back to life. Well, you know what? Am I finished painting? No, I am not finished painting yet. I've got a long way to go, apparently. I'm going to go all night long, Esmeralda. No, you're not. I might. No, I might do it. I am very hungry. I am very hungry, but I want to see what the... I want to see what this is going to look like. You know what? What? I think you should end the stream. No, I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm going to keep going. No, I think you should go get dinner. No. No, no, I don't like any of those ideas, Esmeralda. I'm going to keep going. If people want to tune out, that is their prerogative. Everyone has a prerogative, according to Bobby Brown, and it is your prerogative if you want to keep on watching, or it is also your prerogative if you want to bail out and say goodnight. The Jason station. Oh my goodness, Jason worked at Schlotzsky's as well, I believe, right? Yes. He added a special sauce. Exclusive to Jason, yes.
Can you tell me something surprising? Yes, go Gotcha.
What is surprising? Gotcha wants to tell us something surprising. What does Gotcha want to tell us? Oh, look at this. You're hungry. Do you want a Scooby snack? Yes, I would love Scooby snacks. I love Scooby snacks. Oh my goodness. A Scooby snack would hit the spot right now. But I think I'm going to get Phil's Barbecue. If they're still open by the time I'm done with this, I think I'm going to go to Phil's Barbecue. I don't know how long they're open. They might close at 9, in which case it's going to be too late by the time I'm done. I might have to go to McDonald's. I'd prefer not to go to McDonald's because McDonald's kind of gives the Dead Skeleton gas. Not going to lie, Dead Skeleton and McDonald's don't mix well. You know, we have a love-hate relationship, McDonald's and I. I like the way it tastes, but then I don't like the way I feel after I'm done eating it.
What state do you live in? Wisconsin?
I live in the state of confusion. Wait, are we talking about what state that Frost Billington lives in, or where I live? We are on the West Coast. We are on the West Coast. We used to live in Texas a long, long time ago. But then we moved to California, so we're like the Beverly Hillbillies, right?
Okay,
So Dominic is saying, okay then. Okay. Okay then, Dominic. Let's see. What else we've got? The state of love and trust. Where is that? Where's the state of love and trust? Oh, Hunter lives in Texas? Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I lived in Texas. What part of Texas do you live in? I used to live in Keller, Texas, which is like a suburb of like Dallas and Fort Worth area. It's near Dallas, near Fort Worth, near Arlington. It's by Waco too. I think it's a little bit close to Waco, probably about half an hour from Waco, which is where the Branch Davidians had their little altercation with the law back in 1991 or 3 or wherever. It was the same year that the Lubbock. Oh, Lubbock. Leave it or Lubbock. Lubbock is cool. I like Lubbock. That's cool. I've never been to Lubbock. But I always like the name Lubbock. That's a cool name, Lubbock. Lubbock. Esmeralda has lived in Philadelphia. She has lived in Chicago, and now California. California, the home base of the Dead Skeleton Show. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. And the city of Compton. Earl Watts. What are you talking about? It's the city of Compton. City of Compton, city of Compton.
I live in Florida.
Who lives in Florida? Who lives in Florida? I'm a degenerate lives in Florida. Oh my goodness. I love Florida. Have you ever been to Sanibel Island in Florida? That is a very cool island. I've been to the Bubble Room. The Bubble Room in Sanibel Island. That's pretty cool. I've also been to Orlando. I've been to Walt Disney World. Here's a good question for you. If you've ever been to Walt Disney World, and if you've ever been to Walt Disneyland, and you've been to both of them, which haunted mansion do you like more? Do you like the one from California? Or do you like the one from Florida? Now, the Dead Skeleton, he likes them both. He does like the original one from California the most, but the Florida one, it's got a really cool outdoor area, right? And I like the design of the Florida one, so that one's pretty cool. Oh, Scooby-Doo! Should I do a Zoink, Scoob? I didn't know you lived in space. You've never been to Disneyland? Worse. Maybe I should do I'm sorry, I went into my regular voice. Oh, maybe I should do Goofy. Gorsh, how's it going? Have you ever been to Potato Land? Ace Ghoul says, Let's see, Easel is top dark. Start over. Oh my goodness, I am not starting over.
You retracted that message.
You retract it. Oh my, I am not starting over. I just showed LA, Orange County. Oh, you showed Orange County the other night with Colin Hanks and Jack Black. Oh, that's a pretty good movie. I remember that one, Orange County. The OC. I've been to the OC many times. You have been to the OC and you didn't even know it, because it's like near Anaheim. So you've probably been to Portillo's in the OC. No, that's not. That's in where's Portillo's? Portillo's is just a little bit above Anaheim, I believe. We love Portillo's. Portillo's is a great hot dog restaurant. Let's see. There we go. This is looking pretty good. It's coming along. It's looking more and more like Easel Monster. Is it almost done yet? No, it's not almost done yet. It's getting closer. Definitely getting closer. Getting closer all the time. Getting closer.
Well, not only do you have to fight crackheads, you also have to fight pythons.
Pythons? What are we talking about?
Pythons, and then they got too big, and then they have to let them go, and then they get too big. Right, degenerate?
Your birthday present is work tomorrow. Oh my goodness, you get to go to work on your birthday? That's no fun. I haven't been anywhere. I usually just buy food on Amazon. You know what? The Dead Skeleton buys a lot of food on Amazon too. It's pretty good food. It's like frozen food, but it's pretty good.
I just buy the healthy stuff.
Esmeralda, she likes the healthy stuff. She likes to get stuff from Whole Foods and Sprouts. You don't get anything? I thought we got Sprouts the other night. No? Sprouts is like a store. Obviously. You've never heard of Sprouts? Oh, you know what? The Dead Skeleton saw somebody coming up with a Sprouts bag. That's why he remembers Sprouts. One of the Dead Skeleton's neighbors ordered Sprouts. And that is why Sprouts is in my mind. There we go. This is good. Okay, so I had to...
That's why the birthday stream is on Saturday.
The birthday stream. Oh, yes. Speaking of streams, we are going to cross the streams with K&L Collectibles this Saturday night.
I'm back again.
Ninezard's back. Back again. Ninezard's back. Tell a friend. Ninezard's back. 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 Do 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 do. Ninesard's got his own theme song. Eminem. Oh my goodness. Ninesard, he goes in and out of the stream all the time, and he always announces that he's back. And every time he's back, we sing his song. Ninesard's back. Back again. Ninesard's back. Tell a friend. Ninesard's back. 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 No, the dead skeleton does not like to use potty language, okay? Ding dang, ding dong. The dead skeleton prides himself in nice language. Anybody can swear. Anybody can swear and be funny, right? But not many people can be funny without swearing, right? So that's why the dead skeleton, he swears all the time in his personal life, okay? But he doesn't swear on YouTube's, right? He doesn't want to get he doesn't want to get demonetized. And B, there's children watching, and the children don't want to hear bad language. Oh, Gotcha lives on the East Coast. It's 11:10 on the East Coast. Thank you so much for staying and watching this with us. You're going to be here all night long, whether you realize it or not. We're not ending the stream anytime soon. We're going to keep going and going and going. Oh, we've got a new one. We've got a new one. Who do we got? Anatian Plays. Hi, I'm new to the channel. Well, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Today we're painting. Look at this. It's Paint by Monsters Easel Monster. Look at this. He looks a lot like a monster right now, doesn't he? It's looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Gotcha, you're a girl. I'm a girl too.
Gotcha. I'm a girl. You know what? Esmeralda's a girl too. You're in good company. You're in good company with Esmeralda. Look at this. This is starting to look really cool. Really, 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 really cool. This is nice. Yeah, it's good that girls watch this show too. It's not just for boys, even though we do a lot of boys' toys. We have girl puppets we're working on too, because we want to appeal to everyone. So we are going to be. We're working on cool girl puppets. What's the girl's puppet's name going to be? We don't even know yet. I don't think we've named her, but we are working on the puppet. We're going to add a couple. Actually, we're adding another one who's going to be like a makeup consultant too. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I don't want to ruin it, but she's kind of like an Avon lady or something. But we won't tell you. We want you to be surprised. We want you to be surprised. We don't want to spoil it for everyone. She's going to be quite funny. The dead skeleton remembers an Avon lady when he was a kid. And thank you. I think it is. It's starting to look pretty good. Don't use my real name on the air, okay? Don't use my real name. I am the dead skeleton, Esmeralda. Remember that. Remember that. Look at this. It's starting to look. I did used to live in Texas. You knew that. You knew that. Yeah, I lived in Waco area when the Waco Branch Davidian thing happened. And when the Cowboys last won the Super Bowl, that's when the dead skeleton lived in Texas. Long, long time ago. The Dallas Cowboys have not done anything good since the dead skeleton left. I think maybe the dead skeleton. Well, you know what? When the dead skeleton moved to San Diego, the Chargers went to the Super Bowl. You know, so that might. I think the dead skeleton is the good luck charm. The dead skeleton also helped the Chicago Bulls win all their championships, and the Chicago Bears win their championship, and the Cubs win their championship too. So I'm gonna take all the credit for that, because the dead skeleton, he's a big fan of the Chicago Cubs and all the Chicago sports teams. And Esmeralda also likes the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm not much of a hockey fan myself, but oh, Nick Cheesy, thank you, Nick Cheesy, thank you for sharing it with your friend. That's great. I appreciate that you have been sharing it, Nick Cheesy. I really do. That's great. It's good to see some of your friends on the stream with us. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you're enjoying my painting. It is Easel Monster from Paint by Monster. And it's taken me a long time. I've a lot of blood, sweat, and tears I put into this. If you want to see how it started off, you've got to go back about 3 hours in time to the beginning of the live stream, and you can see the beginning. I started from scratch. I moved to Rancho Bernardo in Junior. RB. I moved to San Diego when everyone knows where RB is, okay? RB's Arby's is a great restaurant, okay? Somewhere around my junior year, I believe, that is when I left from the place I came from and moved to the place that I moved to. Why don't I give up my social security? My social security number is blah, 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 blah. No, I can't do that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The dead skeleton, he's having trouble thinking at the same time as he paints. And he's probably giving out information that he doesn't want to release.
There's always one dislike and then
But who cares? You know what? I like dislikes. I don't care. If you leave a comment, a dislike, a like, it's fine. I like everything because that means that people are at least watching. People care. You know, a dislike is as good as a like for the dead skeleton. It means that somebody cares, right? And it disappears. Usually it does disappear too. That's weird. Somebody dislikes it and then they end up usually liking it later. So I don't quite understand that. We don't really have a lot of dislikes on our station. We've got a fly. Look, there's a fly. There's a fly walking around. Look at this. There's a fly in the dead skeleton studio. He's walking across this little monster right now. Do you see him? You see him? He's right there. Do you see him? Oh, he's walking across. He's right in the crease. Look at that. I hope he doesn't get stuck in the painting. He's about to walk across the tongue. Oh my goodness. You can't get this. This kind of entertainment does not come easy, right? Who else has shown a fly crawl across their painting on YouTube? There he is right there. I should incorporate him into the painting. Look at that. I hope it's not a bed bug. Oh my goodness. No, it's a gnat. It's like a little gnat. He must have flown in earlier. Now the dead skeleton, he knows better than to kill it because he doesn't want to be haunted by the gnat's ghost. So he's going to let him live. But he wants him to get off the painting, so he's going to blow him away. Okay, shoo. Okay, so I blew him away. Oh my goodness. That was great. Entertainment at its finest on the Dead Skeleton Show tonight. You just saw your first ever fly blown away by a skeleton wearing a wig and makeup and a Hawaiian shirt live on YouTube. Oh my goodness. You can't see this anywhere else but the Dead Skeleton Show. Oh my goodness. It's an exclusive. There was really a fly, Esmeralda. Can you believe it? There's a fly walking around on this painting. Wait until Paint by Monster, Weasel Monster sees that. They come out of the drain. Why do we have flies in our drain? We don't want flies in our drain. Drain flies? Really? We've discussed this? I don't like drain flies. Why do we have them? Because of the neighbors. Why? Did they not take out their garbage regularly? Oh, they put stuff down their disposal, and then you're right, they grow, right? Drain flies grow from above, and they travel through our pipes into our kitchen, because I don't think there are drain flies. I really don't. They are drain flies? No, I don't think they're our, like O-U-R. And not R-A-R-E, O-U-R. I don't think that they are ours, meaning that I don't believe the drain flies belong to us. I believe they are coming from another one of the adjacent apartments from there into our studios. I think. I don't know for sure.
Do you remember my dad?
Do I remember your dad? Who's your dad? Who is this? Who's asking me this question? Frost Billington. Do I remember your dad? Yes. The Dead Skeleton remembers Max. Now, here's a story about Max. The Dead Skeleton was in science class with your father, right? And sometimes we would get into trouble. We would make these gigantic spitballs, right? Gigantic spitballs. Oh, I already told this story? Anyway, in case you missed it the first time, we'd make these giant spitballs and we'd chuck them across the room. Don't do that at school. Don't do that at home, kids, okay? Or don't do that at school either. Don't do what the Dead Skeleton did, right? We'd have these giant spitballs and we'd have spitball wars. And it wasn't just the Dead Skeleton and Max. It was like 5 other kids in the class too. We were kind of mischievous when we were younger, and we did some crazy things, okay? So I don't know if he wants me to tell that story, but it's too late now. We're live. I already told it. But you know what? The Dead Skeleton is just as guilty. He did it too, so who cares? That was 20 years ago. I think what's it called when you do something and it's okay, the amount of time? When a certain amount of time has passed and you're no longer can be found guilty of it, you know, when you do something like throwing spitballs in class, the statute of limitations, right? Yes, that's what it's called, I believe. We can't go to jail now for doing something that we did in class 30 years ago. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm trying to make conversation when I'm painting. I'm trying to make the stream interesting. I'm having a difficult time doing that. We're adding some hairs to the easel monster here. Also, the dead skeleton, he once painted the cast of Cheers. Oh, I already said that too. Okay, well, let me think of another story. What's another story? Oh, the dead skeleton, he played, who did he play? He did like it was a play. No, I've never said this one. I did a play in history class where it was the cheese was not, or the mustard was not, right? Is there like a Shakespeare play where the mustard was not? Well, the dead skeleton, he played that character who said the mustard was not. And he played it, I believe the dead skeleton was in tights. Believe it or not, the dead skeleton was in like these black tights with like a red robe or something. He was a Shakespearean character. And I believe that was in the same class as Max. Did what? Degenerate wants me to end the stream? Oh, you might be leaving soon. Okay, you know what, Degenerate? If you need to leave, I understand. My hand's getting tired too. I've been holding this phone for about an hour because my tripod died on me. So, Degenerate, if you need to go, you may go, okay? Thank you for your loyalty and devotion. I really appreciate you watching this for as long as you have. You've wasted your entire evening with us, so thank you. You'll never get it back, but hopefully I provided you with entertainment that you can't find elsewhere, and that you had a good time, and that you enjoyed yourself on this fine Wednesday evening, June the 17th of 2020. Thank you for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. How much juice do I have? I have half a stream of juice. Oh, look at there. Here I am again. Oh, look at this. In case you don't have enough of me in one split. Look. See, the picture is better on the iPhone on the right, but it's more consistent on the left. It's a little bit brighter, though. I don't know. I don't know what we need to get a better camera here altogether. We just need a better camera. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. We're going to show the painting, our progress. Oh, wait, it's not. Okay, hold on. There we go. There's our progress right there. I have plenty of juice. On the tripod? Why? Are people getting dizzy? Oh, gotcha sounds like girly stuff all the time, too. That's cool. I'm a tomboy. Oh, she's a tomboy. Okay, cool. Degenerate does not need sleep. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Degenerate, for staying up as late as you are. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. Not pretty good. It's awesome. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I thank you for the kind words, though. It could be better. It's not the dead skeleton's best work ever, right? But it's looking pretty good. Oh no. Oh no, I just did like a big blotch. Oh, that was unexpected. I want to dampen it up a little bit. I'm gonna dab it. Dab, dab. Dab, dab. Way too much paint there. Way too much paint. Oh no. Oh no, I got carried away for a second, but I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna add some eyelashes and stuff. There we go. Saved. There we go. Saved, saved, saved. Did it? Yes. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now I think I'm almost done with the face. Let's add a couple more dark hairs. That's looking pretty good. We love everyone at the Dead Skeleton Show. The Dead Skeleton Show is for everyone. Everyone gets to enjoy the Dead Skeleton Show. We like everyone. Come as you are, as you were, as you want to be. Who sings that, Nirvana? That's right. Come as you are. Come as you are. We love everyone. Thank you for watching. You know, the Dead Skeleton, he loves shows like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Sesame Street, and he likes the Muppets because they're all about, you know, diversity, and everyone's different, right? Everyone's different, and we're all on the planet together, and we all need to get along, right? So we all want to get along. We're all the same. We're all just regular people. Everyone's just trying to find their way in the world, and that's what we're doing. I'm only human, of flesh and blood. I'm only human, born to make mistakes. That's the Human League. If you're not a fan of the Human League, you should check out the Human League on what, iTunes or something. Human League, they sing I'm Only Human. So, you know, all humans make mistakes. But you know what? We learn from those mistakes. And we can try to improve ourselves and make ourselves better. Because that's what you got to do. When you...
I don't know where Jason went.
Where did Jason go? I don't know where Jason went either. He was probably tired. You know, how long can you really watch this? I mean, this has been a long stream.
We just bust out in song all the time.
We bust out in song. That's what we like to do.
And it might be songs. Where's Stubby?
Where's Stubby? Stubby is on vacation right now.
Mama's house.
He is not with us tonight, but Stubby will be back again on future streams. I know everybody likes Stubby. It's fun to have Stubby on the show. It's also fun to have Swampy and the Boogeyman. Look at that. That's looking pretty good, I must say. So we're going to give him a little bit more highlights on his lower lip here. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Time for a break. Well, I don't have intermission, so I'm just going to keep on going. If you've got to go, you've got to go, right? I imagine I will eventually need to leave and go to the bathroom at some point. So the stream will have an ending. I don't know when it's going to be, but it will be at some point. How about after I finish the face? Okay, so I'm going to finish. After I finish the face, I will call it quits for the night. I'm almost done with the face too, so you've kind of lucked out there, I think, in your request. That's right. That is the most important part. I'm adding highlights now. I'm adding individual hairs.
And at the end of another one, you can add what this is like.
Yes, I will do another. I'll do a part two. Part two of the stream. Maybe I should do it. Well, tomorrow I'm kind of busy, I think, right? No, wait. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I might be able to do it tomorrow. Oh, K&L is on Saturday. I might be able to finish this up tomorrow. What should I do? Should I finish it up tomorrow? What do you think? Would you guys tune in tomorrow too to see how we're doing? Well, we've got a huge background here too. We could go another 3 hours tomorrow. We really could though. Oh, look at that. That's starting to look good. Adding some cool highlights there. Right? Oh, that's very nice. So you guys can see that. Look at that. That's very good. Oh, yes. Happy highlights. Well, you know, Dominic, if you miss it. It's almost tomorrow. Okay, well, you know what? If you miss the stream tomorrow, you can always watch the replay. There can only be one degenerate. That is completely true. You know what? Maybe we will do this. Maybe we will finish this up tomorrow. Oh boy, gosh, how's it going, Mickey? 3 hours later. You know what? That's what we should do. We should post this up again and just put the 3 hours later thing from SpongeBob. Right, I can't believe it. It's actually been 3 hours. Oh my goodness.
Wait, is the serpent and the dinosaur puppet the dinosaur puppet?
That is the dinosaur puppet that we interviewed yesterday.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Eep! Eep! How's it going, Dinosaur Puppet? I hope you enjoyed your episode yesterday. It was a great interview. We had fun interviewing you. We learned so much about your favorite movies and what you like to eat. You like to eat whipped cream and people? That's pretty cool. I don't know. I've never eaten a person with whipped cream before, but I imagine it might be delicious. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to find that out, though, either. There might be... Yeah, tell us what you think of the episode. Did you like the episode? Did you have fun? Did you think it was cool? Leave a comment below. Tell me how you liked your episode. Let's see what he's saying here. More paint. Yes, more paint, Clumsy Gardener. Shut up, Mickey. What? Can you text me back? I don't know. I usually don't do text that often. I usually just do the live streams, and I talk to you now. This is how I'm talking to you. Who? Oh, the girl talking in the live stream is Esmeralda, the lovely Esmeralda, my lovely wife. Let's see. I enjoyed it so much. Who was the girl talking? That was probably Esmeralda, right? Yep, that was Esmeralda. Esmeralda. Esmeralda, you want to do a pop-in? You want to show everybody your beautiful self? Pop you in. You're over there. I can't reach you. You're gonna have to come over here. You're gonna have to pop in for just 1 second. I'm gonna add a highlight up there. That's pretty cool. Add some highlights.
I still have my smile on.
Oh my goodness, Esmeralda still has her smile. That's pretty cool.
Here, hold it.
Hold you? Okay. Here's Esmeralda.
Don't get paint on
I don't
me.
want to get paint on Esmeralda.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
How are you doing, Esmeralda? Thanks for joining the stream again.
Do you like my smile, everyone?
I do. I love your smile. Your smile is very becoming. I like it very much. You're lacking teeth, though.
Well, whatever.
We should probably make you a smile with teeth.
That would look silly.
That wouldn't look silly. That would look beautiful.
Okay, I just got to get a grill.
Oh my goodness. Esmeralda needs a grill.
I need a grill.
She needs a grill. Not grilled cheese or grilled, hamburger grill. You need like one of those grills that they have on the
With
rap,
diamonds.
one of the rap stars grills, right?
Diamonds are
Oh,
forever.
a diamond. Can you imagine? We're gonna get Esmeralda a grill. She'll have a grill next time on the Dead Skeleton Show. She's gonna have a big grill.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's Esmeralda. Thank you so much. We got to keep painting here. We're almost done. We're almost done with the Paint by Monster
5 hours.
part one. Part one. We're gonna do part 2 tomorrow, apparently. So join us at the same time tomorrow for part 2. Oh my goodness. Should we wrap it up?
Yep.
Is this it?
Yep.
Esmeralda's giving me the hook. Although we've got 10 people watching, I don't really want to say goodbye.
No more juices on this.
We've got no more juices.
Yeah,
I could go all night, really. I could.
We just need.
I could go all night.
This just needs to be connected.
Oh, this needs to be disconnected. Okay, so we're going to disconnect. Oh, look at that. It's an unnecessary zoom of Easel Monster. Look at that. You can see all of Easel Monster's brush strokes. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun painting.
I see why you built it up with the bread.
Now she can see what my master plan was, because now she can see like all the different hairs and all the different things. It is looking pretty good. But you know what? I think we will wrap it up because the Dead Skeleton, he's starting to need to use the restroom, okay? He's going to use the restroom, but I'm going to make good on this. I will do a part 2 tomorrow. I will do a part 2 tomorrow. So let's take it off. We're going to show you a big close-up of there's Easel Monster. There's Easel Monster. That's really cool. So thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us. And become a ding-dong. Make sure you ring that bell. You want to subscribe to the Dead Skeleton Show so you never miss an episode. So ring that bell. Become a ding-dong. Subscribe. Leave a like and a comment below. And we'll see you next time, which is going to be tomorrow night on the Dead Skeleton Show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow where we're going to finish this awesome painting of Paint by Monster. DM us on Instagram. If you have any questions, you want to talk to us, DM us, I guess. I guess we'll answer some questions on the DMs or something. I don't know. We'll see. So, yes, contact me at the Dead Skeleton Show. We usually don't do personal chats, but we will do some answering questions. But we usually don't do personal videos on Instagram, in case you were wondering, because sometimes I get some requests for personal videos, and we don't really do that just yet. So, we'll leave you a message, okay? So, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the Dead Skeleton Show. Oh, my goodness. We went for 3.5 hours? 3.5 hours. That's crazy. I didn't even know YouTube allowed you to do 3.5 hours. That's pretty cool. I can't believe people watch this the whole time, too. Oh, my goodness. Are we still on? We're still on. We're still on. We'll see you next time. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe we're still on. We'll see you next time on the Dead Skeleton Show. And would you like to end the broadcast? Yes, end.